Control show. Cruise control show. Cruise control show. Here comes the man in the suit. It's a legend. It's Brian Cruz. Cruise control show. Cruise control show. Cruise control show. Cruise control show. Control show. Cruise control show. Cruise control show. Cruise control show.
Live from Los Angeles on a hump day, and it's time for the Kruse Control Show. And here's our host, Brian Kruse.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control. It is Wednesday. Guys, it's March 25th, 2026. Welcome to Kruse Control, the home for entertainment news. I'm your host as always, Brian Kruse. Welcome back everybody. Hope you had a great hump day so far. Had some fun in the sun or at work or just out and about having a good time with your dog, your loved ones, your family members, anybody you got in your life, guys. Happy to be back here on a hump day. A lot of breaking news going down. Of course, that Harry Potter trailer drop. We're going to talk about that. Also, of course, guys, Daredevil came out, but there's a lot going on. Also, new Lord of the Rings coming with, of course, Stephen Colbert writing it. Guys, let's talk about that quickly, guys, off the top. What's up, Pat? I gotta tell you right now, what I gotta say, this is wild to even say, is that we're getting a new Lord of the Rings with Stephen Colbert writing it. That's right, Stephen Colbert is writing and adapting this brand new Lord of the Rings movie from New Line Cinema and Warner Brothers, tentatively titled The Lord of the Rings: Shadow of the Past. This is set to be written by Colbert, Philippa Boyens, and also Peter McGee, and their trio are joining forces with the wizards behind all the New Line Cinema. Have done all the different, of course, ones: Peter Jackson, Frank Walsh, and Boyens, and the plot is going to be based on the fogs on the Barrow Downs, the 8th chapter of the Fellowship of the Ring, where the hobbits are trapped in a Barrow White in an unnatural fog. And the story also includes fan favorite characters omitted from the previous films. And I'm gonna tell you this: his name's Tom Bombadil. I don't know. I didn't read the books, guys. I'm sorry. I'm a butcher myself saying this all the time. But Bombadil, yes. And the movie will actually derive from 3 different chapters. And honestly, we're going back into the Tolkien lore right now. Hey, Pat, how you doing? Good to have you here, too. I've got dyslexia and read the wrong. You're good. But of course, with that, too, of course, they're diving into that realm. It's actually going to come out December 17th of 2027 is the next Lord of the Rings movie. So it'll be coming on after that. So not then, but after that. That's the Hunt for Gollum. But this is actually going to be 14 years after the passing of Frodo, of Sam, of Merry, of Pippin. They're all gone, and their kids are going on this adventure right now. Sam's daughter, Eleanor, has discovered a long-buried secret and is determined to uncover why the War of the Ring was very nearly lost before it even began. Get into the lore, guys. And the Lord of the Rings. You guys excited about it? We'll talk about it. Happy to have you guys back here. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. And also joining us back on Kruse Control, you know he's here. It's a Wednesday, of course, any day he's here, guys. Welcome back, Thursday Daddy himself, GR Water. What's up, GR?
A little bit of haterade just to start the night.
A little bit of haterade for GR. I say Lord of the Flies, and you're, okay. Yeah, but there's some Lord of the Flies we talk about later, too, Pat, as well, Stu Pat. So we're going to bring it into that, too. Good to have you here, too. GR, are you excited? How's your hump day going so far?
Well, there's no such thing as a bad hump day.
Very true. Hump day is always good, right, GR? It's the best day of the week, you're saying?
Whether it's one hump, 2 or 3, it doesn't matter. It's still hump day.
There you go, GR. And hump day, we're going back to the Shire. We're going to get back in there some more Lord of the Rings based off Tolkien's actual novels. Not like, of course, we're doing with the new Lord of the Rings, but we're going to do more of the lore. Does that make you excited to see that, GR?
No.
Oh, come on. You're a big fan of the lore, GR.
I'm a fan of Tolkien, not of Colbert.
Well, I mean, Colbert is a big fan of Tolkien, though, as well. Massive fan of Tolkien. He'll argue about people that don't do Tolkien right. So you and him might get along in this realm.
Don't hold your breath on that, Brian, okay?
Okay, well, have you read this book before? This other chapter, of course.
I've read everything Tolkien ever wrote.
So do you think this is a good story with the kids going into the future?
We'll see.
Oh, you're not too thrilled then, huh? You don't want to see the Precious come back?
I'm sorry, that guy, I can't stand the sight of him, let alone him writing it.
I mean, GR, you gotta put that stuff aside. It's the people. What's up, Queen? It's the lore. It's like the story. It's the love. We can hate each other for certain reasons and love certain things the same too.
I'll hate him all along. I'm just, here, let me have another drink of Haterade.
I'm gonna laugh when GR loves this movie the most. Good to have you back, GR. Good to have you back. Happy to see you, GR.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, Queen. What's up? What's up, Sean?
Hey,
as well in the
Queen.
chat. Good to have you guys back. Also joining us back on Kruse Control. You know he's back. It's a Wednesday. And it ends with a Wednesday. He's here. Welcome back, Mr. Sean Sutherland.
I know where you're going with that one. I'm glad you landed that plane. Good job, Brian. Hello, everybody. You can't see it, but I got a fancy new microphone stand. And I'm going to try my best not to gesticulate toward it and knock it off out of whack. But hi, I'm here.
What's
Good to
up,
see
Sean?
everybody.
Welcome
Hello.
back, man. Happy
Hi,
Wednesday.
Sean. Hi, Queen. Hi. Hi, Brian. Hi.
Hey, how you doing? You excited about the Wednesday? Any good comic books come out today?
Oh, a lot of good comic books came out today. We got Absolute Martian Manhunter number 10, Ultimate Endgame number 3. There's been some absolute great ones today. They are not with me currently because they are on my bedside table to be read tonight. So sorry about that.
Dive into that later, man. Dive into that lore.
Exactly. What's up, Angel? Good to see you. I'm really excited for this Stephen Colbert project. The dude has put the work in, right? I mean, the dude was gifted the sword from, not Jim Caviezel. Viggo Mortensen? Who was that?
Viggo
right?
Mortensen. Yeah, Viggo
right.
Mortensen.
Was gifted Aragorn's sword. He's earned it. He's got all the lore in his head and all the books. I thought I had no idea that. I know Tom Bombadil was like a big thing to not make it into Lord of the Rings, and all the purists were very upset about it. I don't know. I didn't read that shit either, so sorry. But like I heard, yeah, he's kind of taken some chapters that like didn't make it into the main movies, the main trilogy, and carving out his own little story. And he's working on it with his son. That's pretty cool. I like that. You know, a little father-son time. Why not?
Yeah, and he loves the Lord of the Rings too. Yeah,
he had a little. Yeah, I remember that. He had a little bit part in the what was that one? The Hobbit.
Yeah,
the Hobbit movies. Sure.
Yeah, it was in the Hobbit. I think it was the second one. It was the first one, I think. Right, first one maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah. What's up, El Santo? Good to have you back. And Pratt, don't worry about it, man. You're here for us. Happy to have you here too. We're all geeking out together. But I do say, like, having a big like nerd that loves it though is always also a good thing if you ask me. Someone that loves the lore, they're into it, they've been reading it all. They could probably quote more Tolkien than I could. That's for sure.
No, I think you get excited when there's someone that's just like feels so deeply connected to it because you feel like they're going to do it justice. They're going to be very faithful with the source material. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, really hope he doesn't get messed with. He gets to do his plan. So yeah.
Angel says it's a shame left out Tom before. So I mean, this is a chance to give Tom his redemption.
I got nothing. I don't know anything about. I'm assuming he is a jolly fellow and perhaps sings a bunch. I think that's all I maybe know about him.
A grave adventure is waiting for us today. That's all I know. Yeah. Good to have you, Jarl, on TikTok. I don't know.
Lyrics? Oh, okay. You just came up with that.
I just came up with that.
Quick with that shit.
The greatest adventure is what
that?
lies
Who's that, Brian?
ahead.
Somebody's here.
Today and
Who's here?
tomorrow are yet to be said. The chances. I can keep
Okay,
going,
don't-
Brian. I'll do
Yeah,
this
let
later.
him go.
Casey!
1977 Hobbit CBS special, man. I'm all over it. You know we love to sing Down Down to Goblin Town on this show. Hi, guys.
100%. Down, down, down to Goblin Town. Down, down, Goblin Town. Mike, how you doing, man? Good to have you back.
I'm doing great, dude. You know, what? Colbert straight up challenged Peter Jackson to a lore off, right? For Lord of the Rings, and he smoked him. the guy that spent, 8 years in New Zealand, like working all the details, the guy that built the Shire, Colbert, humbled him. So I think we have something to look forward to with this project.
Yeah, I mean, like, you get the whole team together, like he's got like the trio right now, they're saying, and they're going to bring the, of course, lore back and do the Tolkien way. And it's going to actually go after, of course, the Hunt for Gollum, which is a 2-part movie. But so we got some time.
Is that what they ended with? They decided on a 2-part movie. It was going to be a series for a minute. There wasn't it?
Yeah, 2-part movie, The Hunt for Gollum, as of now. Things change, things adapt, but of course, they're still not confirming everybody back. Besides, Sir Ian McKellen for sure is back. He said as long as he doesn't die before they do it, he's down, which is pretty morbid in a lot of ways. He literally said that. Yeah, right. He's getting older. I hate to say that. What was that, GR?
I said he's not exactly 19.
No, he's not. I wish he was. He's a wizard. Can't he just de-age himself?
You can't be a 19-year-old wizard. Brian, I love the Lord of the Rings movies. They were a watershed moment in American cinema. I wanted to be a wizard since I was 6 years old. I wanted to be a wizard so bad, I went and got myself a degree in religious studies, specifically because it's the closest thing you can get to a document certifying that you're a wizard.
That's a real reach.
I'm serious. This is
You
not
heard
a
it
joke.
here first. You heard it here first. Is that really why?
If you want to be a wizard, like you don't actually need to have someone sign off on it. Is the thing. I don't know if that's how it works, but if you seek approval and you like doing homework, I don't like doing homework. That's why it took me till I was 35 before I got a degree in wizardry.
Well, man, there's a lot of wizardry talk tonight, so maybe you could get that magic going, get that witch's brew going, the wizard brew, get stirring.
I love Colbert for the record. It was just the society, we can't have satire anymore. Like too many people took him seriously. It was too easy to think like, oh, he actually thinks this, and people would agree with him because he's exactly like the other talking heads on TV. Although he was saying it for different reasons.
Yeah. Well, now he's going to a whole new world though, and like writing is a big deal. He's probably already been writing for the show as it is. And to have like somebody that loves the fan base. I know GR's back and forth about it down there, but he loves the fan base. He really loves Tolkien. He's a big Shire head.
Do we know anything about the son? Is the son a major enthusiast? Because I'm torn. It's fun to have to do a project with your kid, but then also it's like nepotism is one of the gnarliest things that we have going.
It just runs Hollywood. That's about it. It's fine.
Does he even want to be
Every
involved
day.
in this project, right?
Every day I'm learning new like
Nepo babies?
stars, new actors that were actually Nepo babies. Like even like people you love, like Jeff Bridges, total Nepo baby, like great actor.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of Nepo babies. It's like even,
He's on my mind. What?
Huey on The Boys. I didn't realize for a long time that he was Dennis Quaid and Meg Ryan's kid, I'm like,
he's great. He's great too. Awesome guy. He's on a bunch of podcasts that I like, and he's terrific.
Yeah, at least he says though. He goes, you know what? I know I'm Nepo baby. I know like I got a great chance to do this, and I don't take it for granted. He says all the time.
It's got to be so hard. It's got to be so hard being a Nepo baby, Brian. Having to deal with all that
pressure.
All the pressure and the fresh fruit that your servants bring you every day. It piles up. You got to eat
all
it,
the
Sean.
rolls you get without trying.
Well, El Santo,
but then you get hassled. But then you get a bunch of assholes on podcasts hassling you, being like, "Oh, you're getting this shit handed to you." That's
you're
its own
Nepo
kind of
baby.
pressure.
A bunch of assholes, right? All those assholes out there in the interwebs, just like critiquing everyone. and giving him shit for being a nepo baby. Nepo stuff.
Stu Pat's making a good point in the comments though. What you still have to be good.
You still have to be good
Sometimes,
for longevity.
Not always. Like I guess to get continued roles, you got a fair point.
For longevity. I know El Santo said about that there's two, like Middle Earth has already been done before. It's already done all that. But this is based off the actual, of course, Tolkien lore here. So it is based off stuff that Tolkien wrote for this new one. So the idea is that we're getting back.
He's going to make it up and get as close as he can.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they always adapt stuff a little bit, GR. That's what happens, They always adapt a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know. Like, I never read the book, so I couldn't even tell you like how much they changed from the Lord of the Rings movies. And when it came to the Hobbit, all I saw was that animated movie before. Then I watched the movie, so I'm not the best person for this. But But the 4-hour cuts, Sean, had to have been pretty close, right?
No.
Really?
That's a massive damn book, man. I don't think we get anywhere close to actually. It would take forever. I don't know if we'd have enough time now. If they started it back then, forget it. There's no way.
We'd still be in development hell right now with the whole thing ripping our hair out.
Yeah,
but we have to make it a series, a 10-season series to do the one book. Or just do more Rings of Power on Amazon. Maybe not. Maybe
10
not.
seasons? 10 seasons? Is that the plan?
I'm just spitballing that right now, Mike. I'm just spitballing it.
Got it.
A speculation station right here.
That would get you through 10 seasons would get you through one book.
Is it how long? How many pages are that book? Is it like bigger than?
They gotta be like 380 a piece, right? They might even technically be one book.
I think they're over. I think two of them are over 400.
Okay, that's like the
About
2-part
1,000
movie.
in some pages.
About a 2-part movie. You do the whole thing.
We got Dune. Everybody's
very
loving Dune.
long 2-part movie.
Hey, man. Zune better never end. I know
Dune-
it will. That's fine.
Well, Dune's gonna end,
Well,
man.
they make it. They do the book, and then they do the movies, and then they make it a series. They already made it a series. Then they make it a shitty series. Then they make it a movie. Then they make it a high-profile series on HBO.
Oh, boy. Yeah,
Come
we're
on,
gonna
HBO
skip
HBO
the
Dune
panel
series.
this time
HBO
around.
Dune series, Sean.
Oh, they already did one. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah,
Really?
we did. Yes, they did one already, Mike.
Wasn't great.
Yeah, you missed that, didn't you?
I missed
You
it.
missed. Yeah, you can go back and watch it. What's up, Kim Felix? How you doing out there? Welcome to Kruse Control. And Stu Pratt, thank you for being here too. Is saying that there's always room for new people, but there are issues in media with doors being open, but yet they only stay open if you are good. Tom Hanks' son. Yeah, you have to be good. The door might be open early, might creak open for you, but if you suck, if you don't take it seriously, I don't think that people will ever take you seriously either in your career. So. But you know what? But some people do skate by. It does happen once in a while. You're like, how are you still working? I mean, it happens. But I say that about actors sometimes that aren't even nepo babies.
Chris Pratt.
Hey, man, Chris Pratt needs a job, man. He needs a job. He's very slow.
They stuck him back in the closet though, didn't they? I haven't seen.
Oh no,
anything
he's not
promoting him
stopping
for a minute.
anytime soon. He's very busy, Mike.
Yeah, he's
Just
promoting
because
all
he's,
the Super
he's
Mario
Sean's
Brothers
favorite actor in the whole wide world.
Fucking can't stand it.
His new movie comes out next month.
Yeah.
It's
Mario
hard
2
going
comes
back
out
and
Mario
rewatching
2's already a
Parks
month
and Rec.
away? Holy shit.
next month, first week of April. It's coming out. So Mario 2 is gonna come, Super Mario Galaxy, and Chris Pratt will be back on top,
Oh,
baby.
boy.
Yeah,
wait.
I did see Mercy. I thought that was okay. It was okay. I see that face, Sean. It's okay.
You're giving mercy to that movie.
I did see Project Hail Mary. That was actually really good. A little slow at times,
Oh, yeah.
but really good. It's
I'm really
definitely a
skilled
film.
on seeing that. I don't know. I really liked the book,
Yeah.
I was kind of frustrated that they showed the alien in the first trailer and kind of
Yeah.
ruined that, but yeah.
Did they really?
Yeah, they did in the
That's so
first trailer.
mean.
So dumb.
It
But
was
I mean,
really mean. Yeah.
But let's just be honest. When you guys watch it, the majority of the movie is him and the alien. Like, it really is. Like, I have like a 2 hours and 20 hour movie, 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's probably like easily 2 hours of the two of them together. So like, how do
It's
you
a
really?
We didn't know spoilers, but it's one of the most beautiful bromances I've ever seen. That's a spoiler, actually. Reverse it if you haven't seen it and skip that part I just said.
It's definitely a bromance. It's definitely a big bromance till the end. So I don't know how much they changed from the book, but I will say it's worth watching. If you like space movies, the visuals are great.
Well,
It's a little
they've
slow,
only
but-
done this 2 or 3 times now, Brian.
Yeah, you know that Adam Sandler one's similar. Spaceman had a similar vibe to it. Also looked like kind of like an alien, like a little spider alien as well. That was actually much more spider. You see Spaceman, Sean?
Oh yeah. The Paul Dano was a giant spider in space, and Adam Sandler, and yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't watch
Did
it.
we ever come up, Brian? Did we ever
Know
come
everything
up with
about
a
it,
name
didn't
you and I
watch it.
were- Sorry, didn't mean to step on you,
bad.
Sean. I apologize.
No, you're good, dude. It's my fault. I gotta shut up sometimes.
What'd you come up with, Gr?
I said, did we ever come up with the name of that one that you and I saw back in the day? The first one.
The Dennis Quaid one. No, I didn't look it up again. Well, everybody know in the chat, Queen knows this one. Dennis Quaid and an alien. They're on a world. There's a reboot coming. We talked about it before, and there's an alien baby, and there's like a war happening.
It's
and they have to
another like
survive.
this just a one guy alone in space situation.
They're on a planet.
No,
you
no,
know?
it's another bromance with an alien. Yeah.
I couldn't think of the name. And Enemy Mine. That's what it is.
That's it.
Enemy
Yep,
Mine.
Angel was there
Oh
before
yeah,
anybody.
that's a great movie. Come
Yeah,
on now.
Enemy Mine. There it is. They got it. Enemy
Did you
Mine.
guys hear
Yeah.
what? Speaking of Project Hail Mary, did you hear what Ryan Gosling said about movies? He was putting the onus of theaters, not doing great on the studios. Essentially, he's like because people came out to see Hail Mary. He said, if you guys make good movies, you're gonna get butts and seats. Like you're recycling the same shit
Controversial.
over and over.
Controversial,
All these
man.
expanded
Yeah.
universes.
Yeah.
And just going through the formula, like make something that people want to see.
Something different, original, fun, makes you like be an
That
experience.
idea.
Yeah, Enemy Mine was great. The reboot's still coming. There hasn't been an update for a while about the reboot, but it's still in development, so we'll see. But guys,
Yeah.
you know how it goes, Gr. We just cover it when we get updates. That's about it. But Lord of the Rings, Tolkien's coming back with Stephen Colbert doing the Tolkien. And Gr, I will say this before I move on, though. It's going to be a lot more true to Tolkien than we're going to get with The Hunt for Gollum.
That's not saying much.
Because that's just a completely original idea. So, yeah, well, come on, GR. We're going to go see it, GR. We're going to go see it. We're going to get back in those Thursday nights Kruse Control adventures.
Sorry,
He's-
getting all choked up over
He was
that.
gonna say bullshit, but he changed his mind because he likes going on Thursday nights to see movies. Guys, good to have you back. Good to have you back. Right? Happy Wednesday. You guys excited about it? I think it'll be fun. But guys, a lot to talk about tonight. Let's keep going. Let's keep getting into it. Doesn't matter if it's a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Anyway, there's one thing going down, guys. You know what that is? That's a lot of breaking news. All right, everybody. The very first thing I want to talk about is, here we go, the Lord of the Flies. There you go, Stu Pat. The Lord of the Flies. The Lord of the Flies is coming. Not to be confused, Lord of the Rings. I did the same thing to myself earlier today. The Lord of the Flies is coming over to Netflix on May 4th. Officially, we have the release date, so May 4th coming over there. This was shot in the UK production, picked up by Netflix for distribution, and now it will be officially launching the whole thing, the Jack Thorne Penn series, over on May 4th. Now, of course, Jack Penn did that whole big show, guys. What was that called? What was that? There's a big show in that. What was it called, guys? Oh, yeah, that's right. I lost the name of it now. It's gone. I lost it. I don't know why I went, but it's got out of my head. I had it for a second. It's gone. I just messed that one up. Oh man,
No,
what
you
the hell is
did.
it? I messed it up. I got no help. No one can help me out. It's okay. So it's coming, guys. It's coming out. If you guys are excited about, of course, House of Flies, Lord of the Flies. I used to read this book when I was a kid. I'm messing this up now. I used to read this when I was a kid back in like grade school. I loved it a lot.
It's scary.
It's scary. It's a lot. It's a lot, man. And you know, like personally, to see like the kids go through that whole like being in the jungle and had to find their way and survive, and you know they're going after Piggy all the time. It's freaky, man. It's super freaky. I gotta say, leave Piggy alone. Survive, figure it out, guys. At the end of the day, be careful in the jungle, just like, of course, Jumanji, guys. We're going back into the jungle one more time for Jumanji 3 at Sony Pictures. That's right. And now they moved the date. So it was officially supposed to come out like right before Christmas. And you know what? Nothing coming out right before Christmas at all this year, guys. Nothing coming out around December 11th. Oh, yeah. Dune and Doomsday.
Nothing important.
Dune. Yeah, right. Nothing at all. And because both those are coming out, they're like, let's just push to Christmas Day. And so they actually pushed to Christmas Day so they wouldn't be in competition with Doomsday, or Doomsday. I guess they call it Doomsday, guys. So not in competition of that. So if you're excited for even more Jumanji, we're getting the third one and more jokes, more pranks. We'll be going down in the jungle, guys. Just like kind of coming back, guys, for season 13, getting together, cracking jokes, having fun.
15.
You know, if you guys are watching, 13.
15.
13. No, 13. GR, we're going to fight about this right now. They're on season 12 right now. Season 12 is airing. He's going after me. Season 12, he's trying to mess with me. Season 12 is airing March 19th and 20th. Will actually end that season. And then season 13 will be coming on TBS after that. I still can't believe, like, you know, Larry's gone. It's funny that one of the actor, or one of the friends actually stepped aside because he was going through divorce, going through life stuff, so he stepped away for a while. But you think this would be like the best opportunity just to have fun, ignore life, joke with your buddies, you know, prank each other. I really like this show a lot. Guys, check it out. It's a fun show. It's coming back just like Wonder Man. Wonder Man, guys. Wonder Man's coming back. Wonder Man's coming back. That's right, for season 2. Season 2. Yahya Abdul-Mateen, and also, of course, guys, I'm talking about Sir Ben Kingsley coming in for a new season of this too. Adolescence, that's the name of that freaking show. Adolescence creator is also doing The Lord of the Flies. There it is, coming full circle. But Yahya's coming back, guys. The whole group is coming back. I really enjoyed the first season. If you guys didn't watch the first season, go back and watch it. I know Sean hasn't watched it yet, so I'm not gonna put him on blast, but I just did a little bit. He hasn't watched it yet, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's cool. It's like the perspective of like the actor in Hollywood, what they're going through, and like what people go through to actually make it here too, but also bringing in that comic book lore. It was on Disney Plus. Disney Plus there, Angel. So, of course, it's tied into the MCU. And Wonder Man is a character from the MCU that was an actor, a whole story right there. And they were able to actually delve into that with Yahya. And what they did was actually a lot of fun. Like him figuring his powers out, going through it, and actually learning who he is, but hiding it at some point because we're in the MCU universe. So, of course, actors couldn't be actual superheroes in movies, like something they were going against. Like, we can't cast a meta-human to be a superhero in a movie. I'm like, why can't you not? What's up, Jordan? What's up? Wonder Man, not the... Come on, Jordan. Jordan. What the, Jordan? It was good, man. It was fun.
You see, I didn't see it, Brian.
I
So you see
agree,
him-
Jordan. You got it, nailed
You
it
see him
right.
get his powers and everything. He gets bit by a spider. You can watch his parents get murdered in an alley.
No,
They
they don't do
put
any of
the
that.
first episode out on YouTube. You can go watch it, and I did immediately as soon as I heard that. And I thought the way that they explored the whole idea of his powers was really interesting. It's not an overt show of force. It's very subtle until you get in the later episodes. So I have seen one episode, Brian. Thank you for putting me on blast. But like, I love that actor. So I'm excited to see where they take the show. This is one of the first shows aside from Loki, right, that got a second season.
Yeah.
Right? Where's our Hawkeye season 2? Where's Vision Quest? Where's Armor Wars? They're never gonna happen. I think that they did something special with this, and
Hawkeye missed the
obviously it's
target
all
altogether.
Josh Gad's fault. What?
Hawkeye missed the target altogether.
That's a good one. That's a good RJ. That's a good one.
That's a good point, Sean. That a
Yeah.
lot of these shows just get the
They just
one
get
and
the
the one and
Moon
done.
Knight.
Like
we don't know if Moon Knight's coming back, right?
They've been
So-
doing like
Moon Knight
they've
was
been
so
doing a lot of
good.
stuff for Moon Knight. It's good, but you know people hated on it though too. But I gotta tell you, Oscar Isaac was great, and they were doing location scouting like 8 months ago for season 2, and they still because they're talking about doing the Midnight Suns. They're talking about having Moon Knight in there with like of course
They got
Blade.
the Werewolf by Night. They got Man Thing. They introduced it in that little special. It's gonna go nowhere, and that's fine.
But come on, we do have Sacha Baron Cohen in there now as Mephisto. So like, why not?
I've been waiting for issue 4 of a comic book to come out for a year and a half now, and it may come out in June now. That's how long these things happen. Things perhaps never finish.
Written by George R.R. Martin.
No, sir. No, sir.
What's up, Lizzie?
If it was him, it
you
would
know,
be
like-
like September of next year.
Comic fans are used to this shit. Things happen. Not everything is going to be resolved. Things get canceled. Plans shift. Artists leave for another project. That's going to happen all the damn time. This is the first time I think, like, I don't know. I think they got something special with Wonder Man. I think the inside baseball about the actor stuff that they kind of touched on in She-Hulk maybe wasn't done appropriately, and they kind of kind of looked at it, and they did it right this time. So I'm excited to see where they go with it. I have no no idea when anything else or if it's going to have any implications for the larger Marvel universe.
And you know, Vision Quest, like Jordan said out there, is still moving forward. They've been casting it up. They've been casting everybody. You know, they even bringing back Spader's coming back. He's coming back. You know, yeah.
Why not?
So like it's gonna happen, guys. I mean, Disney's got a lot of irons in the works right now. They're even doing more Cinderella. Why not? More Cinderella, guys. And the stepsisters themselves are getting their own movie. That's right. The stepsisters of Cinderella are getting their own movie. The next big Disney live action adaptation following her evil. Can you call them evil these days? I guess her cruel sisters, Anastasia and Drizella. They're getting. Oh, damn, GR. We don't have to say that far, you know. They're just evil sisters that want to marry the prince just like Cinderella does as well. But here's the thing. You got Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers director coming in. Akiva Schaffer, who did that, which again was a comedy, which makes me wonder, is this going to be a comedy? Is it going to be like Will Ferrell's in there someplace? Will Ferrell,
you can't make Cinderella a comedy, Brian. It doesn't.
Come on, Will Ferrell's
like
the prince. Will Ferrell's the prince.
They'll try it, man. They'll try anything. Come on.
You got Kate McKenna in there as one of the sisters, and you got I don't know who else we throw in there too. Drew Barrymore. I don't know if that works at all, but you know what I mean.
No, she's too nice to be one of those bitches.
Maybe you put GR again. Maybe you put like Aubrey Plaza in there. Aubrey Plaza and Kate McKenna. You put them in there too. And then Snow White's played by, I don't know, Alicia Silverstone. She's probably not in there, but it'd probably be, you know.
Nice fan cast there, Brian.
I'm just throwing things in.
Maybe Akiva, this is something that comedians do. Maybe Akiva Schaffer is doing a dramatic turn like Adam McKay did, right?
Yeah.
He had a
Maybe.
very successful full dramatic turn.
It could happen, Mike. Maybe you're right. Maybe that's what you're going to do, as opposed to making it a comedy. But I still am like comedy? Comedy, maybe. But maybe not. Maybe not. Only time will tell. But the sisters are coming. Disney's got other things on their plate, guys, because now their SORA deal is done. Now, we were talking about this for a while, that SORA was going to get access to all Disney's library, all their characters, a $1 billion deal, and they were going to start doing all this AI stuff with their characters, initializing a vertical, of course, situation on Disney Plus where you can make your own stories. That was the idea, SORA teaming up hand in hand with Disney on that whole text-to-video app. But now the deal is not moving forward. It has been done. It's not going to happen. Of course, this happened under Bob Iger. Now, tomorrow's taken over and everything's changing, but it's not just really what it comes down to, of course, the management at Disney. What it comes down to really is, of course, SORA and also what's been going on with OpenAI, where OpenAI is coming forward saying they're pulling the plug on SORA completely. So if you guys been using SORA, you've been loving that so much. And my buddy Tim out there, God King, I know he's been loving it. Guys, apparently SORA, they're saying goodbye to SORA and they're moving forward as a company based off of all the hate they've been getting, of course, with people being like against the whole AI replicating people without their actual acknowledgement, without their actual permission. And so they said everyone who created with SORA and shared it and built the community around it, they're saying now, thank you. What you made with SORA mattered, and we know this news is disappointing. We'll share some more details soon. Timelines, and also where it's going from there. Sean says no, it didn't. Advocacy groups have been going after them, Sean. Been going after them for a while. Being like
it's a good PR move. It's a plagiarism move, right?
Yes, absolutely a PR move. Yeah.
But I think this is, especially for Disney, this is a company that, much like Nintendo, has a iron solid grip over their characters and their intellectual property.
Their IPness, yeah.
For me, their IPness is rock hard.
Just gripping it.
You can't control your characters if you're allowing the audience to have that much input. I can very easily see this in a boardroom, coming up with some inappropriate words, seeing what you can make the genie from Aladdin say, and then you start posting this stuff as clips, and boom, Mickey Mouse has a 4-foot IPness right there on your vertical screen.
What's up, Katie?
I just don't see this level of control making sense, like giving that to the audience.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, though, Mike, they were talking about opening up so people could make all their own stories. Was it Dragon Riders? I don't know, what is Dragon Riders? I have no idea what Dragon Riders is. But they were trying to actually do this. But again, like, yeah, they wanted to make it all for everybody. Personally, I never thought this was a great idea overall because I thought, like, what are we doing? Just create content. Don't be putting out this slop like, oh, you make it now. There's still that company, Mike, that is still developing their own AI Netflix. That's still happening where you can make your own content, and they're still working out the details for that. Like, you'd have a new season of Friends, you know? You do a new season of MASH for GR. GR can watch MASH now, but still in black and white, and like a new season, you know? You can still do that. But I think that's a slippery slope.
Brian. I mean, like, AI is in the zeitgeist right now, and let me remind you, like, Warner Brothers and Disney has been doing wartime propaganda since the 1940s, easily. And I'm saying it was good propaganda back then, but now I think, you know, they want to make sure that they're ahead of the curve, because after all, they're the biggest media company in the world. They've got to be on the cutting edge of this stuff.
You have to be. You have to keep learning. The alien was asexual. Good to know. I have no idea what alien is, but Enemy Mine. They're back on Enemy Mine.
Enemy Mine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I got to put that on my just watch list. Thanks for reminding me.
Check it out.
Man.
But I will say overall, though, the fact that Sora's going away, it's not working out for Disney, not for OpenAI. I got to tell you, it's probably best for All Mankind, which is coming back for one last season, guys, which I gotta say, I love For All Mankind. If you guys ever watched this show, it's so good. The new season's dropping this week on the 27th, and then they're picking up for one more season. Season 5 is coming out now, but the 6th and final season has been picked up, which again, Joel Kinnaman's getting old, guys. In this show, his character's getting old. Like, will he be there in the last season?
They're gonna be like 150 years old in the 6th season, Brian. They jump forward 20 years every time.
He's got to still be in it, though. At this point, I'm like, if they're ending it, they're going to have him like in a wheelchair, like just kind of there.
Make him like a Zordon type figure, where he's just kind of like a glass floating head or something.
Rangers, you know, he could be.
That's the great thing about space, Brian. You don't need a wheelchair in space. You can just propel yourself through the ship with your arms. You hover.
Get in there. Get out there.
Can I hover? You know, Kinnaman can be hovering everywhere.
Mike?
Flopping around.
You just flap, yeah.
Just flopping around. Well, the new season, guys, is launching the 27th, and it's going to go into, of course, their spinoff is coming on May 29th as well. Sean, you know about the spinoff, huh? Starlight City? Star City.
Last time we talked about this, it was like we watched the trailer. It was like a War for Mars or some shit.
Yeah, but Star City is a spinoff. Now they're going to go back in time where season 1 began, but now we're going to follow the cosmonauts, about them landing on the moon first and follow them throughout time. Pretty much in the same thing, but lining up the cosmonauts. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do for that. So that's coming out too now.
The Russians never landed, right?
Well, I mean, in this world, the Russians got their first GR. In this world.
Way to stick it to them, GR. That's great.
Yeah. You get, I mean...
Look, and if
those dead dogs.
They can't win the war they've been in for 5 years, and they're going to get to the moon.
That's bleak, Sean. Nobody wants to think about that part of the great enterprise of humans in space. What? No one wants to think about Laika. You give her a statue. You say good girl. And then
all the dead
never
dogs
think
and
about
monkeys
that
have been
all the chimps,
got a rocket
the chimps
strapped to their ass
that are
and
still in
spin up there. Fucking dead. They're died out of
That's
it.
bleak.
It's crazy.
That's very bleak. That's very bleak, like the future of the Madison moving forward, because again, we're losing one of the main cast members, which is never a good thing, you know? But Matthew Fox decided that he wouldn't come back for season 2. Now, his character, he said, this story is wrapped up enough at this point, so why would I come back? He's really talking about, like, I really don't want to be that big of a character moving forward in these TV shows. I guess he's had his fair share with Lost back in the past and, like, doing multiple seasons. And so they wanted to up his character for season 2. We got a great cast. I mean, come on, Michelle Pfeiffer alone carries this cast for me, man. Oh, man, Michelle Pfeiffer still doing fucking great work and still honestly, like, dominating, you know? And honestly, Matthew Fox is coming back. Me personally, it's like, you're lost, man. You should stay on this train. Like, the Sheridan wagon is keep moving forward all the time. This guy's not going to stop. And again, come on, Matthew Fox, you love acting. Why step away by saying my characters shouldn't be moving forward that much? You know, there's some recasting now, Matthew Fox, right? There's some recasting with somebody else that has a beard. throw a hat on him, and throw him right back in that storyline. And he'll just like you. You'll be like, it'll probably be, who else we got? We got another Fox out there. It'll be Megan Fox instead. We'll throw Megan Fox in there. We'll do a gender swap, and we'll just move forward.
No one will know that it is. Yeah, no one's going to see the difference.
I'm just kidding.
I thought that was fucking Tim
fan
McGraw.
castings are getting out of control, Brian.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding. It's probably gonna be, they probably throw in like the guy from Sharknado instead and give him a chance. You know what I mean? Or throw in,
Casper
anybody.
Van Dien, yeah.
Yeah, throw Casper Van Dien in there. Give him a chance. He'll take that shit all day. I would take that shit all day.
Who's watching these westerns, Brian? They're blowing up. Yellowstone.
Everybody.
This show is that for real? Am I out of the demographic? They're not pushing these commercials at me.
Mike, you've got a beard. You can play the role.
Yeah, let me just grab my cowboy hat.
Everybody's watching these,
I'll
Mike.
give you the one out of my closet, Mike.
Yeah. Again, everybody's watching. The Madison's doing really great. Michelle Pfeiffer, they get star power time. You got Harrison Ford over there at 1923, and also Helen Mirren, great cast over there. Honestly, what they're doing is bringing, you got, of course, Kurt Russell, and you have also, of course, that's awesome too, the cast too. You can't go wrong with these casts, So personally, I just don't know why you'd walk away, Matthew Fox. I think he's going to regret it eventually. Another big show, of course, with big casting, Mahershala Ali's coming over to task as well for a season 2, which is doing great over there on HBO Max. What's up, Kingsley? How you doing today? I must be sincere. I'm always happy to see you live. Thank you so much. Look at me on that live cam, man. I'm here live in HD, hanging out on a Wednesday. Good to have you here. Nice to see you here too, man. But also Mahershala Ali. I love this guy, dude. I still know how he didn't die in Jurassic Park. So I'm gonna say he should have been. There's no way he'd lived. There's no way. Can I say that? Come on, the indigenous Rex, or they called that motherfucker the D-Rex. How do you live? I have no idea. But he is living to come back to task, and season 2 is gonna happen. Mark Ruffalo's coming back, guys. Season 2 will probably be bigger than the first. They're really pushing forward. Mark Ruffalo has a brand new team moving forward. And when it comes down to Mahershala Ali, his character Eddie Barnes is coming in, a seasoned and well-respected DEA agent in Philadelphia, whose team comes into conflict with, of course, Mark Ruffalo, his Tom character's conflict with his team. So what will happen, guys? We'll have to wait out for season 2 of Task. But massive casting. If Mahershala can't be Blade, throw him over on Task. This guy's a great actor. Give him a lot of opportunities because he gets nothing but the power of love from me, which is coming to that stage, guys, with a new Back to the Future musical. And I know Mike saw this. We'll talk about that in a second. But of course, and Sean saw it. I gotta see this. The documentary just dropped, everybody, about the making of the Back to the Future, the power of love, a future on stage. And with that as well, guys, they have interviews with Michael J. Fox on here too, talking to Zemeckis, bringing everybody in, really breaking down how this came to be, how they actually made this after years, after like a decade of wait, and actually bring it to the stage. Now you can see it on Prime Video, Apple TV, YouTube, and Return to the Stage, but it's a documentary. We're not getting the whole thing yet. It's a doc, okay? I'm always glad to see me. Thank you so much, Bernardo. Welcome, Bernardo Luke. Hope you're having a great day. Happy hump day, Bernardo. Hopefully you had the best of all the Wednesdays in the world, too. And this is my favorite, guys. I'm going to see eventually, hopefully it comes back to LA. The power of love is real, and it's time to go back to the future. A lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. Good to have you guys here. Always good to have you guys here. A lot of breaking news.
It's making me crazy, Brian. I'm looking for the sting here through the music because we got power of love somehow, but I can't find it. That's the power of love. Oh,
yeah,
so I'm a big Huey Lewis fan.
Month. Ugh, God.
I'm a big fan of American.
Mike?
I'm a big fan of American Psycho. And also, I find his critique of Huey Lewis to be apt.
Yeah, it's good, man. It's really good.
Thank you.
We'll talk more about this, guys. Good to have you here. A lot of breaking news. Happy to have you back. Happy Wednesday, guys. We got a lot to talk about still, of course. We got to keep this ship moving, guys. Doesn't matter if it's a Monday, a Wednesday, a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday. Any week, there's always one thing going down, guys. It's not breaking news. We already had that. It's time for those hot takes. Let's do it. All right, everybody. Now it's that time for those hot takes. This is that time. Put that 1 minute on the clock, and all my guests get 1 minute. Break down all their hot takes on all of the latest breaking news. Now, can they make it before the bomb blows up? That's the question I've asked for 447 times. I'm asking it for that 448th time, guys. Who's going to win? Who's going to beat that buzzer, guys? And who will be the hot take master for this new episode? Let's go to that wheel and find out who's going first. Woo! All right, guys.
Oh my God!
You guys
You're
excited?
coming up on 500 episodes, man.
Yeah.
This
We're doing an
blows
in-person
my
one.
mind.
We're doing an
Where
in-person
are
one,
we?
I think, for 500. 448.
All right.
Oh.
All right. I'm flying out
Ryan.
to LA.
I have an hour and a half layover in LA, in the airport. So we'll get some content then, I think, right?
Yeah,
Film
well, I'll
from
meet you
LAX?
there. We'll do
Yeah,
it.
all right, great.
Hey, man, let's work it out.
You're gonna wrestle your way through the ice in the airport to get back in.
I'm getting global entry, so I don't got to wrestle anybody.
Oh, nice.
There you go. Well, Sean, if we can make it happen, we'll grab a beer someplace. Let's spin
Cool.
that wheel. You let me know what date it is, though, too, because I work down by LAX.
I like an airport bar.
Oh, it's gonna be GR.
Why did I know that, Brian?
I don't control the wheel, GR. The wheel speaks for itself.
Bullshit. Excuse me.
Well, this guy. All right, GR. All right, GR. Don't give the wheel. You know, if you give the wheel shit, GR, the wheel comes back at you all the time. So I'm just saying.
I didn't say a word. You just stepped on the brake at the right time, you know?
What are you talking
come on,
about?
GR.
This is all handshakes and hugs.
There it is.
And that's a load of...
Yeah.
yeah.
That
There
was.
it is.
All right, GR. Let's make some handshakes and some hugs go down right now on Kruse Control. You ready for those hot takes? Get in that ring, GR. Get in that ring.
Oh, yeah.
Fight those hot takes.
Yeah, ring those bells.
Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings. See, you made me do it, Brian. Lord of the Flies. Great book, but
Tic-tac.
why do we have remake? Why do we have remake number 4? I don't know. Jumanji 3, can't wait. I love the shows. The humor is unique. Impractical Jokers, I hate the fucking show. I don't think it's funny at all. Wonder Man renewed. Well, good. I missed the first one. Don't really care. Cinderella spin-off with the 2 bitches. Why? Give me a fucking break.
They're gonna
SORA
protest
died?
you again,
Good.
GR.
Yeah, what else is new? SORA died, one less AI. Good thing we need to heal. For all mankind and things after next year, I'm gonna miss it. Great show. Nancy Fox leaves Madison. You know why, Brian? Because they killed his character off and he didn't want to appear as a goat. Michelle Ali, great add to the task, but what? I've never seen it, so I don't really care. And Back to the Future the musical. Can't wait till we get to 88. Why are we doing a musical?
Great hot takes, GR.
Well done, my friend.
That's the power of love right there from GR Waters, guys.
Can't wait to get to 88, you know.
Hey,
I can't sing, so
Come on, GR. You can sing. You got it, GR. You got it all the time. Representation is nonsense.
Brian,
It says.
yeah.
Don't say that, Brian.
I think representation is it's a wild thing to me, guys. I think that we should be able to just like have everybody think about this, Queen. I'm gonna tell you this. The thing is about TV shows and what they do. I said, look, Sean, with the TV shows, what they do all the time, and I probably shouldn't dive into this, but it comes down to what the setting is all the time. That's what I always say. Like if you're in Louisiana, you know, if you're in Africa, if you're in the UK, if you're in Australia, if you're every place, that's usually what they do for casting. You see the skins on these TV shows, and they have the skins are like who's actually gonna be cast all the time. And what that comes down to is the people that actually match the scenes. And you have to represent for those scenes, those locations, and those people that represent the culture in those areas. And that's when it works for me. That's what I say all the time. That's what it should be. Good to have you here too, Sandra. How you doing, guys? Sean still hates. Sean's like, you should just don't. Okay, let's go back to the wheel.
inspired me.
We're
to
an entertainment show.
There we go. Yeah.
That's entertainment.
I'm
Take
taking
me off
GR
that,
off the
Brian.
game.
I already did it.
I'm taking you off. I'm taking you off.
Well,
All
why
right.
am I still in the middle then?
No, you're not anymore.
My name is.
Oh, well, there. Yes, that's because it landed on you last. I have to spin it again for that to go away. I'll spin that wheel.
Hey, we got Peppy in the house. I haven't heard from you, Peppy. How's your week been?
Living a dream.
There it is. There it is.
Treating you good?
Overworked and underpaid. Y'all know what that's
It's
about.
Sean.
Oh, yep.
Hey.
I know, Pep Star. I know all the time, buddy. I gotta get you some more snickety snacks. It's just like, the organic ones are tough to find sometimes, buddy. I work for you all the time. I try to help you out all the time. You know what I'm saying, Sean, what do I do with this guy? What do I do with him?
Who?
Anyways, Pep Star.
Heavy.
That's a dog, Brian.
You are looking
He's a
sharp
dog.
tonight.
He's a dog,
Yep. Gotta live with it. All right, let's do it.
All right, Sean, without further ado,
Yeah. Oh.
hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
I think I misheard you. Did you mean Lord of the Files? Was this a warning about Epstein? I don't know. Jumanji. Barbenheimer crawled so Duman's Day can run. I did it. Impractical Jokers. Nothing is certain in this life except death and Murs making a complete ass of himself. Don't watch the show. Wonder Man. Much love to Yahya Abdul-Mateen and Sir Ben Kingsley. Sorry to Jeremy Renner, you're never getting Hawkeye Season 2 because of this. Cinderella spinoff. I dig Akiva's work. Naked Gun remake was okay. Not going to see this. Disney Sora. I think a lot of people are thinking this is like the first domino in the fall of AI. No, it's just ChatGPT getting desperate. For All Mankind, I love this kind of sci-fi. I hope this gets a fire for another shot at Outer Limits reboot, like a 4th reboot. Let's do it. Madison. Okay, Matthew Fox can only be walking away for one reason, because he died in that plane crash in the past 15 years. It's been a dream. That's a lost joke. Masarhala, Ali, Joyce Task. That's a great news for Baltimore. Dan Deacon scored the show of Task, so go Baltimore. And Back to the Future. Nothing will break your heart more than seeing a poor imitation Doc Brown on a hoverboard singing a song about science and future to pad out a really bad second act. Thank you.
Load 16 times.
Hey, hot take, Sean.
I saw it a month ago. The car moving is probably the coolest thing. I haven't seen that, but Jesus, it was okay.
Are the songs not good?
There's some good stuff in there. But they have Doc Brown in a black tunic with like other science people dancing around, and then he's just talking about the wonders of science, and then it goes back to
scientists is what we call science people, Sean.
Yeah, science people. Yeah. Jabronis. It doesn't matter. But then it goes immediately back to the mom trying to fuck her son. That's it. Like, it's just like, we got to stay on the one storyline. That what makes Back to the Future so good, and it's
Calvin Klein.
It's the implied incest. That's why people keep going back to it.
You tell Brian not to get into the hot topics, and then you dive right into it at the top of your hot take.
Get right in there.
This is not incest in the future, okay? That's not what I'm looking for in Kruse Control.
I don't know, man.
Let's go back to that wheel.
Sean, did you get the vibe? It made me, when I was watching that musical, it made me, you spinning it again? When I watched the musical, it made me think of the Solo movie, because they went back and referenced every joke that was made in the original movie.
Yeah. It's like, hey, you remember this fun thing? Remember how they both reacted like this?
Remember when?
Put that in the fucking musical. I don't know.
Oh, it was me! It landed on me!
It landed on you, Mike! Why? Who would have thought?
What a shock that is!
Who would have thought about Mike next?
They're so spicy tonight, Brian. You're gonna think you're on an episode of Hot Ones, eating the final dab tonight.
Oh, snap!
the king, baby.
Get dabbed, son.
You're gonna need a tall glass of whole milk and some ice cream after these hot takes.
Okay. All right, Mike.
It doesn't work. It stays spicy.
All right, Mike. Well, make it happen. Make it happen. Show us and prove to us that those spicy takes are here and they're here to stay.
Let's do it.
Without further ado, hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Lord of the Flies, you called an overweight kid piggy. Boom, you're canceled. Jumanji 3, on Jesus' birthday, I don't think so. Boom, you're canceled. Impractical Jokers, you ever heard of a prank gone wrong? You got tomato soup all over your little sister's new dress. Feelings got hurt, so I'm grounding you until you get your grades up. Boom, you're canceled. The live-action Cinderella is going to be directed by Quentin Tarantino. Glass slippers don't obscure his view of the feet. Go back to OnlyFans. Boom, you're canceled. Wonder Man, do you have a golden lasso of truth? Can you change into your super outfit just by spinning around? I don't think so. Boom, you're canceled. Disney pulled the plug from its AI investment. Technically canceled, but good on you. For All Mankind, great show, but your 6th season will complete the narrative. Boom, you're canceled. Matthew Fox said he's done with the Madison. It's a flipperoonie, but the show canceled you. Boom, you're canceled. Back to the Future musical was great, but I don't need to see a bunch of former theater kids waxing poetic about drama on the stage. Boom, you're canceled. Mark Ruffalo, we love you, but you look more like a buffalo every day, dude. Get back to Yellowstone National Park where you belong. Boom, you're canceled.
Great hot takes, Mike.
Spicy.
Great hot
That's some
takes,
spicy
Mike.
content. Thank you. Thank you. I got the balloons. I got the fireworks. I got the glitter. Thanks for having me on. If I didn't have this forum to get my spicy thoughts out, I would probably just be passive aggressive to my wife and my dog. And that would be the wrong thing to do with those feelings. So thank you for the opportunity to let them out.
Let them out. Let them roll. Let them
Hold
roll.
it in, boys.
Never hold it in.
God, your wife would kill
Hold
you.
it in. Yeah. That's how you get.
That's true.
Great
Yeah, I
hot
wouldn't
takes,
mind.
everybody. Great hot takes. All right. I'm starting that poll right now, guys. Vote it up and tell me who you think should win with hot takes. Will it be GR? Will it be Sean? Will it be Mike? It comes down to you. The poll is going over there on the side, guys. Get into that poll. Figure out what you want. Find the best person who wins all the hot take gold tonight. And while you guys are doing that right now, it is time for a quickie. All right, buddy, it's time for that quickie. This is that time that I put that 10 minutes on the clock. We talk about the latest breaking news a little bit more while you guys are voting, so get in there and please vote. You got a lot of time, give you 10 minutes on the clock. You can think about it, you can go back and forth. Maybe you're like, is it GR tonight? Is it GR tonight? Or is it maybe Mike? Maybe Sean got something that made me laugh. I don't know. Comes down to you guys. You figure it out. I'm starting that clock. Don't be too indecisive, but get in there now. Guys, let's talk about the latest breaking news. So, of course, we were already talking about Matthew Foxwood a bit. I think that, if they have an idea to move it forward, don't actors want to keep going? There's not a lot of jobs right now, GR. Not a lot of jobs. And just walk away from something that's a big hit like that. Would you do what Matthew Fox did?
Yeah, they killed his character. Didn't want to be a ghost. That's what he said.
Yeah, but would you walk away?
He did that on Lost Forever. That was my joke.
You did do that.
It was a Lost
yeah.
reference. Did anyone get that? No, guy.
Lost. That's why Lost was lost.
He's gone.
Lost
Sean.
I lost myself.
Lost is gone. But GR, if someone's offering you all that money right there to come back for another season, and you haven't been working that much, and Hollywood's kind of not doing that well, do you walk away?
Would I? Fuck no,
Yeah.
they're going to pay me. I'll show up.
That's what I thought you'd say.
Hey, I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Money is money.
I think, he's thinking about his creative arts, his flow, his juices, all that. He's like, I don't want to.
Wine.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to walk away from this show at all. I'd be excited about being on a Sheridan one. They do so well. Who's going to win? I have no idea. King, get in there and vote. You can vote right now, King, and tell us who you think should win hot takes. It's not up to me. It's up to you. It's up to you. Get in there and get that poll. That poll's going right now, guys. Maybe Mike can take over for him though. Mike, would you get in there over the Madison? Would you grow the beard out even longer and take on that cowboy reign?
It's hard to merge with a hat. Like your vibe has to come to the hat, and the hat has to come to you. It's kind of a mutual interaction, or maybe it's more like a parasite that attaches to your head. But it does make you feel like a cowboy when you put one on.
Yeah, and really,
Is
really
that
only
what
if
you're looking for, Brian?
Mike, only if it's a Stetson, Mike.
Yeah, except if it's
Stetson,
AI.
yeah. I was up in Lisbon a couple of weeks ago. I hopped into the Stetson store. They make decent hats at decent prices. You know, you can spend $100 on a hat and get something that looks real good. I'm more of a Panama hat guy though,
Well, how about that?
Wouldn't fit that role.
or the mesh back trucker hat, and that's not a cowboy thing.
Okay, so you would go with the glass slippers then too, huh, Mike, to match that from Cinderella?
No, Brian, you know, I think you make a pretty salient point. Like, there's not so many jobs, but then again, Sean's saying guys got lost money. If he's not having fun on set, like if he thinks he
Is
can
it that
do
much though? At this point,
he's got enough notoriety that he's going to get projects. The question is, are the projects going to be that high profile? If he's not, and I can understand if you want to do, more indie movies, like stuff that's only going to take 5-6 weeks to shoot, like, because being in a show like that is like really a lot of commitment. It's a lifestyle too. So if you've got lost money already, that was back when actors were getting paid too.
Yeah.
So
They were getting-
he's
Big
got
time.
FU money already. Like if he's not having fun, get out of there, dog. I'm with him.
they had real residuals back then when they did Lost. They really did. Nowadays, we don't have that. So, of course, when the job ends, the job ends. And it's like, even on these like streaming services, it's like a profit share. That's what they have, is a profit share residuals. So if 20% of the actual viewership of the subscribers are watching it, then a percentage of that goes to the actors, but only to the actors that are on those shows. And then they take a percentage of that percentage, give it to the actors that aren't on those shows to give them money for residuals. Sean, are you confused yet?
Yeah, I don't believe streaming services to be that transparent about their numbers, right?
That's what I was gonna say. Nobody knows. They don't
Nobody
let
knows.
anybody know what their numbers are.
No,
They claim
no,
that SAG gets some kind of read up now.
Millions of dollars a month, though. When you know
Brian,
that.
it's SAG. They lie.
Well, I mean, people lie in theater and arts and film and all that too. I mean, that's what it is. It's all lying, right? It's all lying to perceive a character, an event. It's all lies in a lot of ways, but it's also like fun lies, right? It's fun lies, guys. Like Wonder Man.
It's fun to
Like,
lie,
is there-
guys.
Act
If
as
there's
one
anything
lies.
anyone out there or listening to the show today, just know it's fun to lie.
It's not fun to lie. Lies should not be.
Sorry?
On cinema, when we know in a safe space,
cinema.
in a
Yeah.
safe space.
Lie.
In real life, you don't lie, but in cinema, we play
it's just
pretend.
pretending. Kids, you can
sometimes you
pretend
can
your
lie in real
parents paid their taxes. You
being
can pretend you did your
creativity.
homework.
It's creative. Yeah, exactly.
So being creative with Wonder Man, Sean, are you excited to
Yeah.
watch Wonder Man? It's coming back for a second season. You said you were going
Okay.
to watch it. It's got you hooked.
I've got my plan all figured out, right? I come back I'm back in the States in May. We're gonna start back up the Disney Plus, Hulu, whatever. We're gonna knock out Paradise. I'm gonna knock out all the Daredevil season 2. I'm gonna watch Wonder Man. I'm gonna watch all that shit that I held off on because I was pissed at the mouse. And maybe I'll enjoy it. But I really like that first episode. I was glad that they put that up on YouTube. I think that's a really smart way to drive attention for shows like this.
love
Because
seeing
God
that.
knows they didn't do much to promote it ahead of time, which was very strange. I still don't agree with because they were like, oh yeah, here's all the episodes, right? Like they didn't really believe in it for some reason. Again, I don't know, man. You got two big names like that. I feel like it was gonna be bound to be finding an audience and excited.
Dude.
I don't know.
Trevor, but the problem is they shot during. So there's a lot of things that happen with Wonder Man. First of all, they
Well,
shot
they shot
during.
a long time ago too. Yeah.
Yes. They apparently, I had a friend that actually was casting it, and they had done a bunch of reshoots too because it happened during the strike. So they were shooting, the strike happened, and shut it down. They had a crew member that died on this too. A guy fell from the rafters and died too.
Right, yeah.
So they had a lot of problems with this production as it was. They were thinking about dropping it all at once. They were like, what they did, they pretty much just dropped it on Disney Plus because they were just like, they had no faith people were actually going to be into it after so long of hyping it.
Yeah,
and so it still did well though, which I was excited about that it did, but a lot of problems.
It's a decent show,
Dude,
I mean,
dude.
like, yeah, the production quality was there. Like, I don't think they were like terribly like pedantic. I felt like it was a fun, good representation of if they're trying to make that live superheroes as actors kind of thing. Like that's a big part of the Wonder Man character. I don't think we'll see Grim Reaper. I don't think we'll see the thing where he just becomes an entire ball of energy for a long time. I don't know. There's a lot of weird things that happens to Wonder Man, and he's been a lot of different things. So
we're gonna find out
this
more.
Up before, Sean. Do they like you referenced She-Hulk? Like, you think this is an extension of like the meta view of comics that kind of evolved in the 80s? Does it get that deep into it?
I think it's a response to it, at least. Like, especially when you consider the people that are in charge of these decisions now grew up with these characters and enjoying what the stories that were, right? Like, we have all kind of come up and for some way or another, like, are responsible proponents of the stories that we enjoyed, the characters that we like, and those things are going to be pushed forward. Like, Kevin Feige is an unabashed comic book fan, regardless of the decisions that have been made and whatever, and how much the mouse is kind of controlling all that. Like, I do think it is a response to it. I think that there are still countless stories, countless characters that would work in a television or movie or animated film medium that will likely never get their shot because it is so consumed with this the DC, the Marvelous of it all, right? Like Image having what they have with Invincible on Prime Video. There's never been a time like this where we have this much comic-related stuff out there. It's exciting. It's cool to see, but yeah, I think it's
astonishing to me.
Yeah,
I've always felt like the comic books are, as a visual medium. Obviously, they make adaptations of books too, but the comics always seem to be somewhere around like 20, 25 years ahead of the movies that like the storylines that people will accept. Like the whole multiverse thing probably is a good example, right?
Yeah. No, I agree. I think it's an unrestricted medium.
That's the thing.
Print.
That's the thing. And now
right?
with CG and with CG, they can kind of
AI and all this. Like we're kind of getting there, but there is still going to be that disconnect between the believability of comics based on how much time you have in a 32-page comic with ads in a traditional 9-panel format. Like, there's just so much story you can fit in an issue versus a 2-hour movie that has to come in triple its budget to make any kind of profit at this day and age.
Sean, I miss those Sega Genesis ads in comic books from back in the day.
Dude,
I used to have those, you're right.
With
my God,
X-ray specs.
I am going through my old back issues. Sorry.
I'll give it like 2 more minutes.
I have been enjoying going back and looking at some of the older comic books I've had where like we were a proper country and had ridiculous ads in books that weren't just like sea creatures that you mailed away for, but it was like, I think I saw like an ad the other day for Wild Arms 2 from the PlayStation.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, what the hell, man? And it's nonsensical, right? It's just a picture of like New York skyline, except every ad is about something about the video game. And it's like, who thought this was a good idea? Ads used to have like a lot of text on them. That's all gone,
Such a strange cultural artifact.
It is.
I know, right?
It absolutely is. They absolutely are cultural artifacts. And it is really funny to kind of go back and look and see what kind of shit they used to advertise or things that mattered back then. Do you remember the clothing brand L2?
Never heard
No.
of it.
They were all over comic books. And the ads make no sense. All the models look like boy band members, and they're very bright pastels, which I'm not sure how you pull off. It's some weird shit, man.
You guys don't go back far enough. The back of the comics was always Jack LaLanne, showing off the muscles when you got the sand kicked in your face.
The hero of the beach.
Hero of the beach.
Guys, keep voting. We're tied right now. We need come on, guys. Keep voting. We were supposed ahead. Now we're a tie. If you guys haven't voted yet, still vote right now. You got time. I'll give you 1 more minute. Also, GR, very fast. Why do I hate about Impractical Jokers? Why do you hate that? I think they're fucking funny.
I don't. Well, in your mind, Brian, I don't think they're funny at all.
Come
I
on,
think they're a bunch of assholes making fun of each other.
I think it's very outrage humor. It's of a
It's
certain
short
generation.
storyline. You watch it when you're in the
Just set up the
emergency
premise.
room waiting for them to sew your finger back on.
Well,
That's a good
that's the
point.
well, then it's funny because your hands are mutilated.
I love that we're talking about the last thing I saw from Impractical Jokers was Murr eating like a seafood boil bag in like a very serious book conversation with an author, and he's just in the back row, just like chomping through.
There's no graceful way to do
lobster.
that.
And he's like, "Hey, there's a piece of corn in there, Murr. Get in that corn." And he's like, with his stupid ponytail on. The fuck, man. I don't know.
Okay. The votes are coming in, guys. Keep voting. Keep voting. It's kind of bounced between two people right now, which is kind of nice to see. But also, one more thing before we call it. The SORA thing, before we call it, the SORA thing's wild. I'm surprised that SORA is going away right now. Like, it's going away. I got friends that are just finding SORA that are all into it. Like, my buddy Tim is like sending me pictures of like our videos of him fighting me and stuff. What's up, Nick? Good to have. Look, Nick's here, guys. Welcome, Nick. They're fighting and stuff like that. And I'm like, this is gonna be gone though. This tech people are using every day is gonna be gone. And I think that Disney should have never gotten better than before.
I agree. I think it was very premature for Disney to get in bed with such an unproven technology like this that has literally, not a lot of guardrails on it. It could have been a huge issue, everyone could have been fucking.
Yeah, everybody could have been fucking. You're right.
We can't have that. We can't have Goofy. We can't have Goofy
come up with
and
something
Mr.
new.
Incredible. We can't do these things. The world's not ready for this.
The world is not ready for that at all, right, GR?
But
No.
it's a complete PR move. ChatGPT got caught with her hand in their cookie jar with all the government shit, and like this is just a complete thing of like, okay, maybe we'll shut this down. I get it, but I really hope that yes, this might be the first domino in some more ethical CEO lessons from this, but I just don't. I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all.
Just don't hold your breath on that, Sean.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
So
On that ethical quandary, I do have to call out Angel's comment here. If anybody remembers the ads for fruit pies,
dude.
Twinkie the Kid and Fruit Pie the Magician. We remember.
Hostess fruit pies.
I don't remember that at all.
Good.
Speaking
don't
of
remember those.
cowboy
You're not
hats,
old enough, Brian.
throw a cowboy hat on a fruit pie, stick him in the Madison. You got your Matthew
go.
Fox replacement right there.
Twinkie the Kid's got
Boom.
nothing going on.
Case closed. Answer solved. Sorry, Matthew Fox. Check the gate and moving on, guys. Thanks for voting, guys. Nice quick, everybody. We do have a winner of Hot Takes.
One.
You have voted and you have spoken. They don't know, but we do have a winner of Hot Takes. Who will it be? Will it be G.R. Waters, the Thirsty Daddy?
I don't think so today. I have a feeling it's going somewhere else.
Mr. Mike Casey, maybe?
We're just lucky Peppy's not here tonight. Otherwise, we'd all be getting blown out of the water.
Maybe Peppy?
The rat with no hair? Nah.
How about Sean Sutherland?
I gave it a shot.
My lawyer advises
voting.
me not to answer that question.
Good one, Peppy. Smart.
And you have spoken. And our winner of Hot Takes is... Mike Casey!
Hey!
You're canceled.
It worked. I wasn't too spicy. I was sipping the haterade, and it worked for me tonight. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Great Hot Takes, Mike!
Need a place to complain. That's why I'm here.
Your place is done. It was back and forth. I'm not going to say who the other person was, but it was back and forth, tied up and down, and then Mike prevailed. So congratulations, Mike.
Way to go, Mike.
Inched over the finish line.
Yeah,
Climbed
it
up
was
that
kinda nice.
hill.
That was the
A
most
win
back
is a
and
win,
forth.
Mike.
Angel says congratulations. El Santo says well done, Mike, mi amigo. And also, guys, great hot takes across the board. Thanks for being here, guys. Nathaniel says congratulations too. Good to have you here, Nathaniel. Welcome to Kruse Control. We got a lot to talk about, guys. We're not done. You know, we're going a little bit over, a little later than normal. But guys, a big trailer did drop today.
All right. All right, bud.
My timetable extraordinaire is there, guys. But again, a big, of course, trailer drop today. And there's a lot of controversy about this. But of course, the new Harry Potter trailer drop. Let's talk about that in trailer talk. Oh, no. Harry Potter. So Harry Potter, guys, is coming, of course. Been talking about this for a long time, the new Harry Potter. They're talking about doing 8 seasons about this. 7 to 8. They're not quite sure, not solidified completely. But yeah, Sean, 7 to 8 seasons. One season per book, but it might go even longer. They've signed these actors on for 10 years. 10 years. To these contracts. And now the first teaser trailer has dropped for Harry Potter, which is coming out in 2027. So we got a little time, early 2027. They're talking about maybe March, February, around the same time, about a year from now. Oh God, not Harry Potter Angel says. We're about a year out from this, which is pretty early still for a full-length trailer, like a 2-minute trailer that did drop today. Of course, you got Nick Frost as Hagrid. You also have, I'm not a little kid, as El Santos says. I'm going to tell you, the one thing I'll tell you about this trailer is I did view a little bit beforehand because I was doing some posts and stuff, but the music I'm not sold on yet because the Harry Potter music's so magical. But let's watch the trailer, guys, and we'll talk about it. Here's the trailer. Harry Potter.
Beer.
So I guess I cut the trailer out before I saw that Christmas 2026. It was supposed to be early 2027, so Christmas 2026.
Competing with Jumanji.
Yeah, and Doomsday.
I can't add another thing. Okay, I'll work on it. Go ahead.
And Doomsday, and also Doomsday. You know what I mean? They're doing all of it competing at the same time.
Brian.
It's all they're calling it Doomsday, GR. That's what it is. The kids are saying that are on TikTok, GR. Listen to the kids. Doomsday is coming. You got to be prepared, GR. You got to be prepared. But you know what? I'm saying that the music could have been at the end. Bum, 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 bum. You know what I mean? Come on.
No, I think they're
What are you reaching for,
trying to
Brian?
make this their own thing, right? Like I don't think they're trying to. This is a new adaptation for a new generation, and that's okay, right?
GR, turn that fan on.
Expanded universes are what the executives want, Sean.
No, me,
Am I
Sean.
my fan?
No, he's being a smart ass, Sean.
Because he turned the fan on.
Control there, GR. My bad. Jumanji Potter. That's as close as I got.
Jumanji Potter.
Jumanji Potter.
It was a real tall
Yeah, I
mountain
knew
to
you
climb,
did.
Sean. I think you made it.
All right, thanks, bud.
Okay, but
That looked okay. I don't know. The color grading was very weird for me. I didn't expect to see that. Nick Frost as Hagrid. I could buy that now. You got to look at all the main characters. You saw the McGonagalls and the Dumbledores and the Snapes and the Hermiones and the Ron Weasleys and the other ones.
So you're excited about it or no?
One wants to watch some of them. I've never seen any of the
no.
movies. So.
No. I mean, Harry Potter had its time for me and for many people my age. I am moved on since then. I don't think I need to watch this or support it. But, some kid that's never read it or is into the books now and it's encouraged him to continue reading, go for this, right? That's fine.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, that's a good point. The Scholastic books are going to make out like bandits on this, aren't they?
New printing, new runs. Those kids. Hopefully, these kids are more prepared to deal with the celebrity that comes with these characters than the last three. I don't feel like.
I mean, they turned out pretty good.
They turned out fine
Grint
for the most
bought
part.
an ice cream truck. Hermione, for the god awful gauntlet that she had to run, seems like a relatively well adjusted human. And Daniel Radcliffe, he was fucking Weird Al, for God's sake.
Dude,
Well, he
he's doing a Victor
represented
lap.
Weird Al.
He's doing a Victor lap. God bless him. Yeah, but I what I've heard too is The old cast is like, go with God, do your own thing. We don't want to be tied to it. We don't want to be, and that's fine. Like I think that it is okay to accept things ending and beginning again and doing this. Like this is again. I believe in reading and enriching your soul and reading things and all that kind of shit, regardless of the politics of J.K. Rowling's and how terrible of a person she has turned out to be. If this gets one person that feels ostracized in their life to feel something that inspires them to do something and create and make their world better, go for it. I'm all for that kind of shit, man.
Dude, the magic of Harry Potter. Yeah,
Thank you.
Because the magic of Harry Potter was always great, but you hear about the politics of J.K. and everything that she went through. You're like, what the fuck was she thinking? Sometimes, like you be somebody that went through everything she went through, and then like go after people. But people do that. People do that all the time. And we live in a free world, or at least a free country here, and you can say what you want and believe what you want. And again, it's your opinion, but I still think that overall you're hurting people a lot. And you brought so much joy, so much joy. It's just weird to me. It's like you turned to Slytherin. You know what I mean? Like, how'd you do that? Like, you just you went down the other path. You were a Hufflepuff. Now you're a snake in the grass. But you know what? I would still say though. I see what you're saying about the visuals. The color grade's a little weird. But I think this is very early on. It's very early on, Sean.
But like it felt to me like when you do that harsh of a color grade to it, are you trying to make? I'm not mute. Thank you, Brian. I was not muted. You're right.
Yeah, they want to be cinematic.
They want to be cinematic, sure, but like usually when you're that severe, you're trying to also make it a period piece. And I thought they were trying to make this contemporary. Am I mistaken? I don't recall. I'm not gonna watch the teaser. I'm not asking you to play the teaser again. But like, were they aiming for a decade that this was supposed to evoke?
I would just bet you there's no cell phones.
Yeah, there's definitely there's gonna be no cell phones. No, they're gonna probably be an obscure.
Wizards don't need cell phones, Mike.
It'll be an obscure universe. It'll be its own little thing that's outside that bubble. Yeah. I think overall. But Sean, so you're not gonna watch this?
No.
All right, Sean's not gonna watch it.
I've had my time with Harry Potter. I put the books back on the shelf, and I'm good. I'm good now. I went to New York to see Puffs. Man, I saw that shit. Like
the Magic Dragon.
Not that one. Not that one. No, it was like a unauthorized side play comedy take on the whole Hufflepuff house and how they were also behind the scenes helping Harry Potter and all this shit. It was very well done. It was very funny.
I hate to even ask, but is like your microphone close to your computer or something, Sean, right now? Because there's like a weird, loud humming. It might be the fan. There it goes.
I know exactly what it is, and it's the goddamn washer dryer that is right here on this wall.
What is this?
So there you go.
Okay, I was wondering what that was. It's okay.
Can't wait to hear how bad this is.
It just stopped, but then it goes back and forth.
It's going to happen again. That spin cycle's coming up, baby. I'll stay with you.
I was blaming GR for a second, but...
You blame me for everything, so I'm used to it. I have no problem with that.
It's okay. Mike, how about you, man? Are you feeling like Sean? Is this like something from the past we shouldn't be touching again? Or do you think that maybe some kids will find some joy, like Sean's saying too, and that's good for them?
Well, Brian, when I was in London last year, I had the option of going to see Back to the Future musical, the Stranger Things show. I was just a couple of train stops from the West End, Leicester Square, or Harry Potter, the Cursed Child. The Harry Potter one was the one that I missed out on. I don't necessarily know why that is. And I would put this series on my TV because personally, I have utility for stories that I already know. Because half of the time when I have the TV on, I don't actually want to watch TV. I just want to check in with it every couple of minutes while I scroll Reddit on my phone. And I think that this is going to be a good thing like that. For when I'm doing the dishes and I have my headset on, connected Bluetooth to the TV, I can listen to it, be semi-entertained by something that I've already been through.
Which is what this is too. It's like they're actually getting more into the nitty gritty of all the tech with all the story with this too. So, the first season, you're talking about going through the whole first book. but giving it an hour episode, 10 episodes, really dive into it, 10 hours for the first book, which really helps you.
There's a lot of real big Harry Potter enthusiasts out there. I know they don't come to watch Kruse Control, but there are people that care a lot. It's similar to Lord of the Rings and Lord of the Flies for that matter.
I should call us Lord of something for this episode tonight.
People want to see. There was stuff that they had to cut for time in the movies that we'll be able to see now. And people care about that. They want to see it. Sean has a great point that if it encourages kids to read, man.
That's great. That's great. Kids need to read. Kids need to read. And I read all that. You know, I was that guy, Mike. I remember moved to Los Angeles, and I read all the freaking Harry Potter books on set. I was doing like background, and you're sitting and holding all the time. Like, you know what? I should probably read these, I should probably read them. So I read every Harry Potter book. I read it on set. And, you know, I was like, man, everyone's calling me out being a dork, which I'm a dork. I know I am. And so I started taking the covers off them and started putting like other covers on them. The motherfuckers still knew. They still knew I was reading Harry Potter somehow. They were calling me out all the time.
Like a Bible slipcase on that or something?
It was like, you know, in school as a kid, you took like a
friends, man. I get it.
I know. You know, you take like a freaking like a garbage bag or like a brown paper bag and you make a cover out of it.
And wrap your book with it so no one knows what the hell you're doing. Yeah.
I was trying that shit, but people still were like,
Brian.
I know people are like, you're reading Harry Potter, aren't you? And I'm like, how'd you know? They just knew. And I was like, let the dork of me come out. This is way before all the JK. But I love the story. The story is great. She wrote a fucking fantastic story.
Kids aren't going to read. Kids aren't going to read. Education is going like completely down the tubes. This isn't going to save us. I hate to say it.
The thing is, Mike, it's education not by itself, but it comes down to the tech. The tech is the problem. We didn't have that when we were kids. We weren't swiping and shifting and doing all that in fucking high school. We weren't doing that. You know, GR definitely wasn't swiping in high school. You know, he was swiping a different way.
Hell,
you know,
he was
stealing. He was thieving. That's what he was doing.
He was making actual Angry Birds in the yard with his rocks and pebbles.
He was carving them.
So all like the kids have like laptops or iPads now, right? They do all their typing on there and shit like that. I had such bad handwriting in high school, and they knew this. So I took like nearly every English final I had. I got to type it. And I was very happy about that because the teacher didn't have to read terrible handwriting.
Right? I mean, it made sense. I still think that cursive shouldn't be gone, but you know, cursive been around for so long.
How often are you getting something in cursive?
Kids today can't even write cursive.
Actually, I did get a birthday card in cursive, so there you go.
I'm happy to know it,
boomers.
though.
We're all boomers now, GR. We've joined your cohort.
GR made us all boomers. GR made us all boomers now. We joined his universe. And you know what? Also, Angel, there's the Huck. They're working on a Huck Finn project, but there is also the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea series that came out, and Treasure Island's being developed as a series too. So I mean, there is those classic novels still coming back, and hopefully that gets the inspiration, the joy to kids. That's what Harry Potter was supposed to do too. You know, like make you imagine.
Get you in the reading mood, man. It should be a gateway to other shit.
But
you know?
but
I like that idea.
Right.
They're always. Oh, sorry. Go for it, GR.
No, I say Sean said it right. If it makes kids read actual books, I'm all for it. I mean, I think JK is an idiot. I mean, the bitch just says things that should be killed for, but I don't want to.
Don't say
not
that.
calling out for killing.
Don't say that, GR.
I'm saying I didn't say to do that.
Allegedly.
I just said
Allegedly.
she's allegedly. No, I won't even go there. Let's just say, I hope
GR does not like her.
Well, prejudice pisses me off no end. I don't care what it is.
Amen, brother.
And when you throw that kind of crap out after producing such an incredible work of art, and I haven't seen the movies, nor have I read the books, but my grandkids have, and they love them. So, you know.
They're good. The movies are good.
Yeah.
They're actually good.
I'll take your word for it, Mike.
It's to kind of say the one thing that really is wild is like the whole thing came out like Dumbledore is like apparently gay, and like they had this whole thing about it too.
Bitch.
Well, I mean, the thing
So
is
who
though,
cares?
Well, I mean,
How
that's
is
what she wrote.
Dumbledore's sexuality relevant to the narrative is what I want to know.
Well, I'm just
Well,
saying
good question, Mike.
with her view. I mean, but she put it in there, but it was her viewpoints about like being acceptance, and it was all about acceptance and being, and the whole thing about being a wizard is about acceptance too. You're not a muggle.
It did feel like we
they're
got,
talking down on
the
you.
rug pulled out from under us a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah, it does. Like, I mean, the whole thing about it was about, it's like wizards are being made fun of. They're going after. If you're a muggle too, they're going after it too. So, like, to me personally, it just blows my mind. We got where we're at.
A quick question: what's a muggle?
A non-magic person.
person, right? Yeah.
TikTok just gave me a warning about what we're talking about right now.
Read them, so I don't know.
TikTok gave me a warning. They just gave me a warning. So this is massive adult content conversation. So,
Oh no.
yeah,
Hey,
whatever.
We're talking about
My fault, I'm sorry.
literature. We're talking about literature adaptations. I'm hearing some 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I think this is a great idea. There are adaptations that exist, but Jules Verne expanded universe would be incredible.
Sure.
I would love to see it. Yeah,
Sure.
I love to see it.
Why the hell not?
There's even I don't with J.K. Rowling. Yeah, I know, Queen. There's no need. I mean, individually you can think what you think, believe what you think. I hate spreading hate across the world. But Harry Potter was about fun, imagination. You can laugh at that, Mike. Fun, imagination, fantasy, adventure, coming of age, finding yourself, thinking about who you're, the man or the person you're supposed to be, and what makes you that person. And also, it also is about like societal like fucking pressure. Like you're supposed to be this best person ever to rule the world, to help the world out and save humanity. And what's that do to a kid? There's a lot of great themes that are in this book that can be something that can actually gravitate great, of course, a positivity. But
it can help kids. It can help kids that are in difficult situations come to terms with it and see that they're not alone.
Yeah, they're not alone. Kids aren't alone. End of the day, hopefully this new series does that. Regardless, guys. Harry Potter's coming, guys. Harry Potter!
Enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
Somebody.
You know I'm going to cut out that clip of you saying you're a dork, Brian.
I'm a dork. It's fine. You can call me a dork all day. I'll fucking own up to it, man. Dork lives rule, man. It's the dork summer right now. We're living the dork summer right now. We got fucking Masters of the Universe coming. We got He-Man. We got freaking I was gonna say Ninja Gaiden. That's not coming yet. But we also have, of course, a lot of. I wanted to come, Sean. I wanted to come so bad. Street Fighter. A lot of great Mortal Kombat's coming. It's the dork kids summer. But also, of course, the MCU dork kids. Fall is here, or spring, because Daredevil's back, guys. And Daredevil is getting back out there, bringing justice to Hell's Kitchen, guys. Let's talk about that in our featured story of the night in Comic Corner. Vanessa. Guys, so Daredevil's back, and I gotta say, I'm happy it's finally back. Season 2, we know Season 3 is coming. There might be a kind of a reboot that kind of happens after that too. But the Season 2 for Episode 1 just dropped, and next week you'll get 2 episodes. And then after that, it's 1 week. Every week's a new episode, which is weird that you're going to do it on the second week, 2 episodes, but that's what they're doing. But I watched the first episode. It's coming out at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every Tuesday night. Get ready. Daredevil is back. And again, the Devil of Hell's Kitchen is back at it. And I'm excited, guys. I know, like, if you never watched the first season, go back and watch it. I know there's some convolutedness to it, the back and forth about, like, they had different showrunners and all that, but this felt like I was diving back into the Netflix verse when I was watching this. It's gritty, it's raw, it's real. You got Daredevil right off the bat getting on a ship and, like, fighting a bunch of people, having that wonder shot where he's attacking them all. It was cool. Immediately rocking the black suit, guys. The double D's, bringing it back. I know Charlie Cox said you can't say double D's for this. I'm saying it anyways. You're not supposed to say double D's in the Daredevil, but that's what I see all the time. And of course, right there on the chest, and he's rocking and rolling and bringing all the energy of Daredevil. And you got Kingpin back. Everything about this is screaming Netflix again and makes me excited about where it's come. Now, it was too short. One episode was way too short. You're catching up, everybody, seeing where you're at. You got, of course, Daredevil already in love. Well, we knew he was in love with Karen for years. We knew that. But now they're together, and there's no Frank Castle, but there's remnants of that. I'm excited to see where this goes. It all starts off this big ship situation with a big amount of like ammunition coming in from Kingpin. And personally, I love the tone. I love the environment. I love the energy. I'm excited to see where it goes, guys. We do know now that also that the Punisher movie is going to launch right after this ends. So as soon as this is done in early May, this will be done May 5th. Then May 12th, the following week, the Punisher movie will actually drop. Punisher One Last Kill, which of course Bernthal was involved in. He co-wrote it as well with his friend as well, Ronaldo Marcus Green. And they're going to actually launch that forward too with, of course, Jigsaw as the villain for that too. So you're really diving into this Daredevil universe. Then what comes after that's done? Spider-Man. And I think they're really, we talked about this before, we're really setting up for, of course, brand new day when it comes down to Spider-Man. We're going to get some raw, some grittiness. I will say one thing. The actual breakdown, the actual synopsis for the new the new Punisher series, they said something in there that I was like, maybe you shouldn't have said that. But they said right here, Kingpin and Tombstone's replacements has showed up. And that will be Jigsaw. And I'm like, wait a second. So Kingpin goes out this season, guys? Which we knew that D'Onofrio said he won't be in there.
Yep.
I don't know, Sean.
We kind of knew that was going to happen, though.
Yeah, you can't have Kingpin forever. You know, you can't do it.
No, you can't do that. And I think there was a major fumble in the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer when you saw Spider-Man getting the key to the city, and it wasn't Mayor Fisk, right?
Mm-hmm. Bam, immediately.
It was the woman that I think is going to be against her or whatever, but she was in, obviously, Daredevil Born Again Season 1 as kind of the pushback against the Kingpin regime, if you will. So it's interesting. We're getting these little kind of things, and I do think dropping those names, I really hope that Punisher synopsis is fake.
Right.
You know, like, well, have we had a Tombstone show up yet?
He's in Spider-Man.
In the
new Spider-Man.
No,
yeah, he's in Brand New Day. Tombstone's he's been cast.
Is that confirmed?
Yes, confirmed. Okay. Been cast.
All right. Well, I don't know that one then. But yeah, it's weird. I think it's weird to get that news. Especially when they announced the little thing and then Punisher One Last Kill was kind of at the bottom of it. I was like, that's a cool way to do it. There's been so many little like last Punisher stories. Punisher The End is actually a really good story. Oftentimes, actually, last year you had Punisher Cold Day in Hell that came out. That also had to do with one of Punisher's last kills as well. There's a lot. There's a lot coming out about this show. We already know who his coterie of teams that he's putting together to go against the anti-vigilante task force. Task force. But no, it was from what I've seen a great first episode. Some good little twists and reveals. I like the fact that we get Bullseye back in. I thought
Bullseye's awesome.
He's awesome.
What's up, Julie?
I always thought that like he was a really strong part of the Netflix series, and we just didn't get enough of it, right? So I'm excited to kind of see what his redemption is. All the stuff with the therapist who treated Muse, all those kind of stressful things, and the TV, you know, the way the camera kind of like pans away from her as if she's gonna drown. It's great shit. Really well done. A lot of hope for this. A lot of hope, obviously, I'm a big John Bernthal guy. You know this.
He's so good. Yeah, he's fucking so good.
I'm a Bernie
right?
boy. You know what it is.
You're a Bernie boy. Get it.
Feel the burn, right?
Okay.
Oh, the double D, man.
That's for John Bernthal, right? I did appreciate, yes, everyone was like, man, they got the double Ds on the Daredevil suit. It's like, all right. The wrong context, people are going to think we're gross, as if we need any help trying to inform people that we are not.
Especially tonight.
But it's a great looking suit. I think even the Daredevil actor has said this is probably his favorite suit that he's had to wear. Just in terms of look and feel, it just looks fucking great, man.
It looks great, man.
Yeah, but
why
do they have to make them cool? Why do they have to make them cool, man? Why can't they all be like the bright yellow and blue X-Men suits from the early 90s?
I don't know, man. I mean, Daredevil had a yellow phase, man. Daredevil had a yellow phase.
That sucked, though. It sucked. They tried it in She-Hulk. Was not great.
Yeah, that was weird. showing up? We getting a little She-Hulk in this one?
No,
Probably
we're
not.
definitely not. Nope.
Probably
There were rumors she was being like, she will not be in here. I mean,
Doesn't make any sense where they've got her and where they've got Daredevil and Karen, it makes no fucking sense.
there's
I
a
did
better
hear
chance
rumor
to get
that,
freaking the Iron Fist over her.
oh God, no one wants to see that. I want to see Luke
Nope,
Cage
yeah.
come back. I've heard famous actress. She was great in Sin City. Rosario Dawson. She plays night nurse on the Netflix show. There's a rumor that she's going to be in this one. They kind of teased, like usually, Karen was the one like stitching them up or something. It's like, doesn't the nurse usually take care of this? Something like that. So, yeah,
But
man.
she's with Luke Cage, right? They're dating now.
Exactly. Yeah, she's involved with that. We are getting a white tiger. I don't know if you guys saw that too. There
White
was some
tiger-
promo. There was some.
Who's the last season?
New white tiger. The new white tiger. It's his
I
daughter.
didn't see that.
They released a series of 5 or 6 images to kind of promote the next couple of episodes of him putting together this team, and it's confirmed Jessica Jones, Karen Page, White Tiger, Swordsman, and that's all for now. So
There you go, Queen, right there. And they already
Man,
had Swordsman in the new
stuff
episode.
There's stuff
What?
in all the deep cuts into Daredevil, aren't they?
Yeah, well, they
They
had
are.
Swordsman. Swordsman was in this episode. He was in jail. He was like caught up by like Fisk's task force,
Well, yeah, and that was the Swordsman inclusion, I guess, was also like a late add to the Born Again season 1 kerfuffle reshoots, all that kind of stuff as well. So I hope he's got more to do in this one, because all we really had was like a really shaky kind of look of him fighting with a sword and some other shit. He was more used in God, what the hell was that? Hawkeye, right? Yeah, he was in Hawkeye.
He was in Hawkeye a lot. Yeah.
So there you go, Jeremy Renner. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, I don't know.
Why are you sorry?
Oh, hey, Mike.
He's still kicking ass.
He could be, yeah. It's great that we're getting this, because I think this is the kind of stuff
Santa.
that the Marvel Cinematic Universe, whatever you say, has been missing. Just the grounded approach to it.
Apparently,
the
the
lived-in
audience
world.
wants it. They keep
Ah.
bringing it back. It's interesting because
Of course.
it's a little bit deeper of a show,
Yeah, no, like I think that's also why a lot of people have a lot of hopes for this Spider-Man too, because it feels like it's finally grounding him in an environment that the character is naturally supposed to be in already, and would work with Daredevil, and would have these these interactions with other New York-based heroes. New York is the big mecca for a lot of Marvel heroes. They call it home. That's Avengers Tower obviously is right there, but like everything that we've had to do is, alien multiversal threats. And, Spider-Man teased with it a little bit in the first movie, and then they sent him to space and to friggin' Europe and all this other shit, right? Like, we finally get him back here. There's huge expectations, and I think there's such a weird thing of, like, making the timeline in your head. I'm really trying not to do it because I feel like it's going to frustrate the hell out of me. But like, you've got the Daredevil stuff going on, and the Spider-Man.
Canon must
and
be
the
consistent.
Well, it's got to
Dude,
be.
can-
Yeah.
Can I just say, look at this. So this is just like a blurry picture, but there should be someone. There's 2 characters missing right here. This is like this is
No,
like
it's
the
like
last.
Taylor, right?
Skylines of the ninjas. They're looking somewhere that's not Spider-Man.
Oh, I guarantee that you got Daredevil and Punisher right there fighting alongside him.
Punisher's not really a hand-to-hand man. They've
Well,
made him,
I mean,
obviously. But that's
maybe
fine.
maybe
Well,
you got
good
like
guns. What do you need hand to hand for?
maybe you
Amen,
got
GR. Hey.
maybe you got like a flying spider character too. I don't know. Venom's maybe in there.
I'll say this. There were, oh God, yeah. If it's Tom Hardy's Venom, I don't fucking know what I'll do.
No,
I
don't
don't know
worry
what
about
I'll
that.
do. You
They
never
are
know.
doing the animated version, and he did say he's going to be a part of it, so he's not going
For
worry many
him.
times.
Good luck, Tom. I think it's in.
He's
I
hungry.
think it is. I will say this. I don't like that they had the hand in this trailer for Spider-Man, because especially that shot, you immediately are reminded of the first trailer that they put out for the No Way Home, where it was him jumping against all the other villains with the clear space cutouts for other Spider-Mans. The only thing that they're missing here is we don't have a hand ninja inexplicably going like this, being hit by a phantom punch that we soon learn was Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire, right? I was very baffled why they would do this again. The hand
Enough.
makes a lot more sense to have in Daredevil.
Yes.
You have the hand, you should have Daredevil. Yeah, I don't know. There's so many little pieces that they've given us, and there's just also just as
Time
many
will
holes.
tell.
So, amen, man. Yeah.
This,
about-
this
how
is
about you?
Marvel learning. This is
I'm done
Marvel
with
learning
amen.
how to communicate with the way that the audience gets like so super speculative though is the thing, right? Like just giving us
Maybe.
little dribs and drabs, like two missing characters here.
Yeah.
Well, I think if you believe some of the leaks though, the first trailer was so poorly received that they had to scramble to create new trailer shots just for the trailer, right? So like they're showing so much and putting all these disparate pieces in front of us with no clear way of how they're all interacting yet. And for sometimes that'll work, and other times it won't. But like when you have the Daredevil stuff, you got the Punisher thing coming up, you know where the timeline of releases are falling. It'd be stupid not to have things be connected. I feel like it'd be a missed opportunity. So it leads me to believe that they're trying to do it and try and be smart about it this time. So only time will
Well-
tell, as GR said.
Yeah, GR, how's your timetable looking? You excited about this timetable of Daredevil? You excited about this brand new day with him? Season 2?
I love the series, except when they killed off my buddy in the first episode. You know.
Yeah, you're upset about Foggy. But Foggy's back this season. Foggy's back. We just don't know what that means.
I thought there was like a new woman Foggy too, right? Like his old
A
his
Foggette.
old lawyer pal. Yeah, Foggette. Yeah.
Yeah, she's there. Catherine or Caitlin or Kara. It starts with a K, definitely.
It's not Foggy, it's Misty.
Kristen. Her name's Kristen, right?
Yeah.
But
Misty
Foggy,
instead of Foggy. I like that.
but
Yeah, I
Foggy
did a little
is-
precipitation joke for you, GR. That one's just for you. Sorry.
But Foggy is in this
God
season.
knows we need it here in California.
But do you think that Foggy's gonna be this like a flashback thing, GR? Is that what you think he's gonna be this season?
I hope not. If they're gonna bring him back, bring him back.
You know, they had a whole thing where they actually said where Charlie Cox was talking about that they had in the very last sequence of season 1 where there's all these people in cages. They said they had a cut where Foggy was in a cage. But then they were like, well, does that make sense in the universe? We jumping the gun? Is it like, would it make more sense for him to just be dead? So they didn't put him in a cage. So that leads me to think that's going to be flashbacks. But I really hope, I love this character. It's so good. Like him and freaking Matt Murdock are so good together. I think it's suck not to have him, but I don't know if he'll be alive, GR. I just don't know. I think it's going to be flashbacks.
Oh well, shit happens.
Did you watch like the first episode, GR?
No, I'm waiting till we get done and so I can put it on.
Okay, GR's waiting on it
Binge
too.
it.
Well, GR can binge it all. Well, GR, I'm telling you, do you think you have good hopes, GR?
I'm crossing my fingers, you know.
Yeah. Mike, how
They
about
had
you
to
over there?
kill Foggy. There had to be higher stakes to make a splash. That's why they killed Foggy, I think. As poorly or as well as they did it. Like something had to happen to kind of shake up the dynamic. When you
They
announce that you're
fucked it
going
all
to
up, Sean. That was the original showrunners. They said the original showrunners said they hated the original show and they didn't care about Karen. They didn't care about Foggy. They're gonna do a different thing, and so they killed Foggy off right away. The original sequence. Mike, I see your face when they started the first episode. It was like you weren't gonna see Foggy die. You weren't gonna see Karen at all. They were just not there. They were just both dead, and that was it. And then
That's
they started
rude.
shooting.
That's
It's really
disrespecting
fucking
your
rude.
audience.
What are,
It's fucking
what are
rude.
those old showrunners up to now, Brian? Where are they? Are they on Tubi yet? Where can I see their work?
They're over on Santa Monica Boulevard
Why
flipping some
you
coins.
hating on your own work? You got a thing made. Are there executives putting in their 2 cents so they can't make the show they want? Everybody loved that series.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know,
That's
man.
what I'm
It's
like.
weird.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that? But they know they
It's
said
easy to
that.
hate. It's easy to hate, man.
But the new showrunners came
We
in.
know
They
that
said
better than anybody.
GR knows it's easy to hate. GR knows it so much, right? He's reading
why I
that
hate
heavy
it.
right
We
now.
all do it.
But personally, like
We all do it.
they said, okay, well, they had shot so much, like they couldn't bring Foggy in, so they took out Foggy. And they found out a way to make Karen work, you know, because they had a lot mentioned about Foggy being dead and the stuff they had shot before. And so they couldn't just like bring him back to life. So they let that be a stake. They took him out and they had him have his moment that, you know, is ending. And that's how the first episode starts. It's very, actually what they did with that, I like the first episode a lot for Daredevil Born Again season 1. But I'm still upset because their dynamic, the three of them, was so good. But now it's to be more of a love story, Mike. You can see it, right? The love story's there. They're setting that up where Karen and Daredevil and Matt finally just become a couple. You know?
I'm bummed that Foggy's gone, Brian. Like seriously, the dynamic between him and Charlie Cox, like they're just both so lovable together. And like the courtroom stuff was actually, I thought, a really interesting addition to the whole Marvel thing. I tried to watch this episode, but I haven't watched the first season, so I was like, I couldn't get any of it except for Kingpin put up some Daredevil propaganda. He called him a dastardly do-gooder, which I thought was terrific. GR and I were talking about that, but I haven't watched this series, and I was wondering why, because I really, really liked the first series, and I really loved the first season of frickin' Jessica Jones. They blew it on David Tennant. Don't get David Tennant as your first fucking bad guy and then give him all the powers of the universe, because there's nowhere to go from there. That shit was awesome.
I love David Tennant too. I mean,
he's so good.
Great. He was a great Purple Man, but I agree. And season 2 was never going to be as good as season 1, and that's where it went wrong.
Yeah. And season 1 was a kill. What's his name? Killmonger, or not Killmonger?
Kill Raven.
Kill Raven, yeah.
Purple Man.
Killmonger is Wakanda. Yeah. But
not Twitter, Twitch.
They kept us going. They gave me a warning and they kept us going. But Mike, you should check out for the first season. There are ups and downs that don't make any sense, but it ties together. There's one episode that takes place in a bank, and they didn't change that episode at all, and that's why it ties into Miss Marvel. You know,
it was so bad.
But they did 2 episodes that same week because they knew, you know what I mean? They knew it didn't really make sense, the narrative. That's why I'm weird about dropping 2 episodes next week. There must be a through line. They really want those 2 episodes to tie together in order to put 2 in 1 week, you know?
Usually, well, like when you think about how they, WandaVision, right? One of the first shows that this whole experiment did, they released 2 episodes at once, I think, in the beginning. Because I think you understood the through line of we have to get this moving a little bit, right? Like, I don't think everyone wants to stay in black and white 1960s kind of, soap opera thing for a while, right? Like, we have to get this moving and show there's more promise here. It's weird to do it. I think it's, episodes 3 and 4 or 2 and 3? Which one? 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
2 and 3. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I mean,
it's a different pattern. Usually it's 1 and 2, you know?
Yeah, it's weird, But I think that from what I've read and seen so far, episode 1 was a strong enough opening salvo. So maybe they feel like it's okay. Or maybe 2 and 3 need some. I'm sure 2 and 3 is going to be like a cliffhangery thing where like 3 is where you actually get Jessica Jones, and number 2 is just like him and his Rolodex with his Braille Rolodex. Braille Rolodexes work. Why the fuck not?
They exist.
Rolodex. That doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to say that again.
It's knocked off again, Brian.
Yep, I'm going to knock us off TikTok.
You only get one more TikTok warning there, buddy.
A Braille-a-dix, you know?
I'm hearing so many names. What, White Tiger, Night Nurse? I'm feeling the chat here. Like, it's starting to feel like homework again. Like, I do need a little bit of familiarity. I have no reference for these characters.
But these characters have already existed. We've seen these characters already. It just depends. It depends on how far familiar you were with the old stuff, how closely you watched season 1 and saw the subtle foreshadowing that she was going to follow in her dad's footsteps. These are characters that have existed, or at least have been introduced in some way in this universe.
I think I may have seen Night Nurse when I was at a hotel on Cinemax in the late 90s.
Different one.
That was on
Probably
USA Up All Night. That's what that was on, you know? Different
White
universe.
White Tiger, as far as I know, is an energy drink produced in Singapore.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Anybody in the chat excited about Daredevil? Anybody watch Daredevil in the chat? You guys super excited about it? You've been checking it out. The first episode I thought was dark into that Daredevil universe. Felt like the Netflix series quite a bit. And it really was like leading up. I mean, it's setting up a lot. And you're also getting like Charlie Cox's character kind of on the run, which made sense after the last season too, of him kind of trying to find his way into that universe. So I really hope they don't mess it up, and I think that it feels like the right track and the right trajectory. And I'm excited about it, guys. GR, you're muted. I don't hear you. I got you.
No.
I got you, buddy. I just unmuted you.
I said it was you. Were you looking for trajectory?
Trajectory for the future into the Daredevil universe. And Jessica Jones is coming, GR. We know she's coming. We know everybody's going to come out. I bet Luke Cage will be there before you know it, too. And honestly, I just don't want to see Iron Fist. I don't care. I mean, I applaud the guy for being like, I want to come back. I understand why I want to come back. But I just feel like that character took it to a whole different level that didn't make sense in that universe. Like, I get the Defenders include him, but it just felt like, because it's so grounded, if even Luke Cage was a little bit beyond what we were doing there, but it worked. But with Iron Fist, it took it to this. I mean, I love Sigourney Weaver when the fucking when she came in too, in the Defenders. But I just felt like we're going beyond what it's supposed to be. Street level. We're not magical powers. We're not going into that universe. But seeing the hand in Spider-Man makes me wonder if we're actually leading back towards that same path again. We'll see. But I do know they fucking spoiled that Fist will not be beyond this season, which sucks. They're going to lock him up. They're just going to lock him up. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vanessa, don't let them lock me up one more time. I need to rule New York and Hell City. I love
You got the call back with that, Brian.
Yeah.
Yep. I love it. I love Daredevil.
Casting you.
Who's there?
That's great.
Who's there? Daredevil.
Opportunity. There you go.
Opportunity knocks all time long. And also, the news knocks on Kruse Control, guys. Thanks for being here at Kruse Control. Appreciate you. Happy to have you back. Thanks for being here, of course, that thirsty daddy himself, GR.
We didn't get knocked off.
Didn't get knocked off, GR. GR got knocked off, but not knocked off.
Just for the record, I was the night nurse back in the day.
We're leaving it at that. Welcome back, Mr. Sean Sutherland. Big Sean.
Bye, everybody. See you on the streets on Saturday. All right.
Thanks for being here, Sean. Appreciate you. It's been a great night, Sean.
Thank you, everybody. Yep. See you next
Thanks,
week.
Mike. Casey.
Now I got GR's autobiography, Memoirs of a Night Nurse, running through my head. Thanks for the win, guys. Even if you didn't vote for me, I still love you. Always great on the Kruse Control. Chat, you make the show. You know how this works. It's late at night here, but it's not as late as it usually gets. So,
Well, it's only
Thanks for
early
that. It was
morning,
good.
isn't it?
yeah, but it's only 3:00. Usually it's like 5:00 by the time we get done with this.
Mike
had
is staying
fun.
up late.
It's so good. It's so good to goof around with you guys.
What was this,
Oh
Mike?
my
You did it
God.
like
This
a
is
few
cool,
times.
baby.
This is the trophy. This is the trophy. The Kruse Control Hot Takes 2026 trophy. When I climb the ladder in Hell in a Cell and I take Shawn Michaels and throw him from the top rope. So wait,
Michael, yeah.
Shawn Michaels. That's my theme song, and that's our names.
Yep,
It's
combined.
Oh my God! It was meant to be.
Meant to be. Good to have you here, guys. Thanks for joining us on a Wednesday. Appreciate you. Appreciate the chat. All the new people popping out. We got a bunch of people out there. You being a little quiet. Talk to us all the time. We're here. We're having a good time. We're talking, guys. We appreciate you joining Kruse Control. Thanks for everybody that voted tonight, too. We had a bunch of new people voting tonight, which was actually kind of fun, too, guys. Get in there. Hang out with us. I love our regular crew, guys. Queen, Angel, thanks for being here, too. Sean, thanks for being here as well. Are you calling Sean Sutherland, Sean 1, you're Sean. I don't know. You're both Sean in my book right now. Also, Angel, thank you for being back. And also, thank you, El Santo, as well. Everybody, thanks for popping in, hanging out with us, having a good time. And Stu Pat out there, too. If you're still out there, thanks for joining us, too. Appreciate you guys. Keep coming back in the chat. Hang out with us. It is only Kruse Control when all of us talk about movies, entertainment, news. We love wrestling, too, El Santo. There's always some wrestling. You know there's wrestling stuff hidden throughout the whole show. Come on, El Santo. You caught that shit. I mean, Jordan's theme song's Randy Orton's and Mike's is Shawn Michaels. It's GR's has Stone Cold Steve Austin. There's a lot of wrestling stuff caught in here too, guys. But there's also a lot of breaking news, guys. Thanks for being here. Keep spreading that love, spreading the joy. Numbers are going up again. Numbers are going up. We got new people chatting with us live in the chat, guys. Happy to have you all here. Keep spreading that love, spreading that joy, spreading that mission to be like, guys, come on in here to hang out. That Mewster was weird in the fucking first episode, too. We'll talk about that later, guys. Well, there'll be more Daredevil talk. Keep spreading that love. Tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts, your grandmas, your grandpas, your great, 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 great,
Impressive.
Oh my God. How's he doing?
Oh, you're broken. Good
great
job,
grandmas and
GR.
grandparents that came down here and checked out Kruse Control and said, fuck yeah, we're having a good time because it's Wednesday. We're talking about fucking movies, guys. Until next, everybody, take care. We'll catch you then. Until then, see ya.
Control show. Control show. Cruise control show. Cruise control show.
Peppy, we need to talk, dude.
Yeah, GR. I know I give you a hard time, but it's for the good of the show.
Yeah, you do, but I want to talk to you about something really important.
Spit it out
We need to get the word out to people to like and subscribe to Kruse Control.
and join our Patreon. Yeah, you see how we working together now? That's some teamwork shit. Teamwork makes the dream work.
I'll team up with you on this, but our feud is far from over.
Okay, whatever.
We'll see how long this lasts.
Nothing lasts forever, like my Snickety Snacks, which you told me you were going to buy, but I don't see a bag of Snickety Snacks over there on the table. Where they at? Where they at?
Peppy, let's get back on track. The show.
You are 100% right. So, everyone out there,
Please like and subscribe.
and if you have a little extra cheddar, please make a donation so that Pep Star can fill up his snack cabinet and get some Crocs too. I gotta keep my paws from burning up on that hot ass pavement. GR, don't ruin this moment. Please like and subscribe.
It helps us with the algorithm, and it costs you nothing. Thanks for watching.